Hi, Minnie. And Mickey. Hi, Mickey. So, good afternoon, guys. Welcome to the Magic Kingdom. It's Chris here from Ear to Ear Magic, coming to you live from the most magical place on earth. Glad you could join us for the Magic Monday live stream. And we're just in time to say hello to Mickey, Minnie, Pluto, and of course, we've got Donald down there, number one duck. Good afternoon, Love in This World. Good to see you. Good afternoon, Sonia. All of our friends are here this afternoon, and thank you guys for being here as well. Make sure if this is the first time you've ever watched any of our live streams, we are live in the parks every Monday, every Friday. We'd love to have you guys join us from YouTube, and you can join us and meet everybody in our chat. There go our friends. So glad we could see them this afternoon. What a way to start off today's live stream. So again, welcome to the park, guys. Glad you guys could join us. Hope you've had a wonderful weekend. What a busy weekend this one was. I'll tell you what. Between not only just the Super Bowl and of course Mardi Gras started this past weekend as well over at Universal. We've just been busy. So glad that you guys could be a part of it. Thank you guys for supporting us here at Ear to Ear Magic and for just being a part of our community here on YouTube, on Facebook, and on Instagram. And if you're not following us on social media, make sure to check it out as well. All of our information can be found in the description of our videos. So take a chance, look down there and look at some of the other links, and we'll be glad to kind of keep you up and informed of our daily interactions here at the parks and between videos, pictures, and the like. So today is, of course, the day after the Super Bowl, and normally the Magic Kingdom would be a completely different area at this time of the year, and we'll talk about that in just a little bit. How's it going, Rachel? Good afternoon. Colin, good to have you on, Colin. Hope you had a great weekend. And hey to everybody else who's joining us this afternoon. It's a slightly overcast day today. We've got forecast of rain south of us, but only about a 10 to 15% chance of rain for the remainder of the day. So hopefully we're not going to have any precipitation fall on our heads this afternoon. Good afternoon, Andrew. Good to have you on, bud. How was Animal Kingdom this morning? We are going to be spending the next 3 hours. At the moment, Susan is finishing up an errand for one of our travel clients. We do, of course, help our clients have magical vacations. That's what we do every day to pay the bills. And if you guys would like to visit Universal Disney World, take a cruise later on in 2021 and 2022, let us know. Send us an email at chrisedwards@travelmation.net. No cost or fees to use us as travel agents. You support our small business and we help you with all the inside tips and things we can do from the parks. And while you're getting ready to come for your vacation, you can watch and see how things go here on our live streams, our vlogs, and our daily updates and videos on Instagram as well. So what is different about today? Well, it's a couple of things. First of all, the day after the Super Bowl is normally a very packed day here in the Magic Kingdom.
Thank you for visiting the Magic Kingdom.
Wow, that's loud.
As a reminder, there will not be a Super Bowl parade today.
Oh, that's new.
Please be sure to maintain physical distancing and enjoy all other areas of the park. Once again, there will not be a Super Bowl parade today. Please be sure to maintain physical distancing and enjoy all other areas of the park. We hope you have a magical visit. Thank you.
So they are double downing on that, making sure that people are aware of that. So normally the day after Super Bowl, they do have what they refer to as a Super Bowl parade. It's much more of what we refer to as a cavalcade now that we know lived in the land of cavalcades. It is one float or one car in the past where the MVP from the game the night before comes down, The normal parade route says hello to everybody. And it has usually in the past drawn thousands of people to come into the Magic Kingdom just for the glimpse of seeing their MVP. Last year was Mahomes, year before that, Tom Brady. And of course, Brady had his friend, the Gronk, with him. This year, both of those guys went head-to-head last night. And of course, the Buccaneers did come out on top. And we've got several people here wearing their jerseys today in support of their teams. But we are not having a Super Bowl parade today. They're making that very well known. They want to make sure that people aren't crowding up along the parade routes for something that is not going to happen. But you're going to see lots of red today. Nice colors of the balloons. I like the colors today.
Well, they have these little parts that have.
All right. So before we get started elsewhere in the park, let's do a little bit of shopping. Wow. I don't think I've seen this dress before. It's very much Little Mermaid. Good afternoon. And of course, there is a shell bag to go with it. But what I wanted to check out was see if they have it out and maybe just behind the counter. So it looks like it might just be behind the counter. Just came in just today. How you doing today? We got the 101 Dalmatians, Dooney and Burke. Looks like we've got 3 styles. We've got a tote, a satchel. So look at the actual design on it. Any 101 Dalmatians fans in the house? And as it should be, it is a black and white design. And they just came out today. I'm hungry, Mother. I'm hungry. Exactly, Brenna. Andrew, one costs an arm, another costs an arm and a leg, and the last one costs arm, leg, kidney, and firstborn. Well, the last one's only $30 more, so don't sell yourself short on that firstborn. Let me come over here and get a little closer. See it a little bit closer up. So it is the Dooney and Burke Dalmatians. Look at these guys. They're adorable. You know, we've been getting a lot of Disney dogs stuff, a lot of Disney dogs, a lot of Disney cats merchandise in over the past month. And the tag's pretty cool. Yeah, they are on the pricey side, Brenna, most definitely. Your average middle of the street is going to be around $268. Most expensive are going to be $298. And yet there are people who every time a new bag comes out, they're like all over it. If you're looking for something a little less expensive, go to Loungefly. Got all kinds of park stuff on it. Look, Sword in the Stone. Mark says, don't show them my mom. There's lots of cool stuff for Dalmatian. But yeah, that was a little pricier. Space Mountain. Mickey. There's a Dapper Dan. Look, I didn't know they could come in singular form. Water Lily Silverpaw, good afternoon. Happy Monday. Dumbo. Mad teacups. Here's a Loungefly backpack. And if you get to one of the new emos, the Loungefly backpacks are only $20, Brenna. And they're about yay big. All right, so Mark, if that doesn't do it, has your mother seen the Disney dog and Disney cat version? This came out last month. I love my Disney dog. Has all kinds of dogs on it. Dalmatians, ladies. Little Brother is on there. Copper's on there. Raining cats and dogs. That one is pretty adorable. See what's on the back. All right. Here's some Disney trivia. Who can name this little doggy right there? Anybody know his name? All right, what's his name and what movie does he come from? Brenna, that's it. It's Percy from Pocahontas. He's not the nicest of dogs at times, is he? Of course, I have a Disney Cats' version as well. It's funny that she's on here. She's not even technically a cat. It's Brenna's like it's nurture, not nature. Yzma! What? It's not poison! She's a great character. We watched that just about a couple weeks ago. Highly enjoyable. Still a great movie. So, this is the street right off of Main Street. You can get Loungefly, Dooney and Burke, other bags. Pandora's in the back here. It's Grogu. A llama? He's supposed to be dead! Yeah, weird, huh? And of course, I love watches. Love the watches. That one's kind of cool. I can't do the metal bands though. They rip off my arm here. It's not good. It's just not good. I'm still hoping that one of these days Citizen Watch will just, send me some Mickey watches to wear to share with you guys, just so I can support them for them. And keep thinking about it. Maybe one of these days. Who knows? If you are a collector of Pandora charms, they've got the entire store back here just for that. They do have it roped off, so they only let so many guests in at a time, just to keep it nice and safe inside. All right, now we got to find the exit. If we can find our way out here. Oh, pardon me. How about some Disney art? I'm always all for the art. Main Street Cinema is where you can find artwork here. Brenda, good afternoon. We're just checking out some Disney art here on Main Street before we get started. I would love to have my entire house just filled, walls filled with Disney art. Wow, this is original art. The original piece. Richard Terpstra, $3,500. From the Tiki Room. Oh, Brenda's going to be here in 6 days. And if you see us, please say hello. Come say hello to everybody on the chat. The original art. All the other pieces are just copies. But of course, you know, that's why we love the Epcot Festival of the Arts as much as we do. You know, it's just something about the idea of saying, you know, that I have the original piece, like that is, all the others are just copies of that. That's the one that the actual brush strokes were made on. You know, it may not make a huge difference. But you know, if you're a collector or something like that, it's kind of cool to say that that's the original one. Everything else is just a photocopy, kind of. A reproduction. A rosin statue. $160. It does light up, it says. I guess oh yeah, it does light up. Look at that. We're almost 6 weeks away from Christmas. Seems like it was just around the corner. Mulan. And this one, Donald Duck, 3 Caballeros. Guys, if you guys haven't seen, the 3 Caballeros animatronics over at Epcot's Mexico Pavilion are actually just cardboard stand-ins at the moment, as the animatronics are getting refurbishments at the moment, so it's kind of weird. We were actually gonna go check it out yesterday and share with you guys, but it was a 5-minute wait for the ride. There's like a 25-minute wait just to get inside the pavilion, so it's rough. Oh, that's a cool wish, Brenda, if I could just have exactly what I needed. Hey, this is $125. All right, I hear music. I don't think they're getting rid of the animatronics. I haven't heard anything to that effect just yet, but let's hope not. Love the animatronics. So it's an overcast day today. Cloudy, cloudy, cloudy. But it's still very pleasant. Nice weather. Welcome to the Magic Kingdom, guys. Good afternoon, Taylor. Hope you're having an awesome afternoon. Bum, 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 bum. Hot dog. What's so special about the song Hot Dog from Mickey Mouse Clubhouse? Well, Hot Dog was the original words, first voiced by Mickey Mouse. Yes, Mickey Mouse's first words ever spoken were Hot Dog! Oh, so who in here besides myself used to watch Mickey Mouse Clubhouse? Oh, the kids. We would watch it all the time. Every morning, the kids would come into the living room, and we'd have to figure out what the mystery mouseicle tool was today. Wonder what today's mystery mouseicle tool is. Maybe it's a Dole Whip. That would be a cool mystery mouseicle tool. Huh. Okay. So if you guys are just coming into the stream, it is the day after the Super Bowl. And it was announced last week that there was not going to be a Super Bowl parade. And even when we walked into the Magic Kingdom, they are making announcements over the intercoms today. There is no parade scheduled. They are not going to have a parade. Let us repeat, not going to have a parade. Yet I still have a few people who I think are ever hopeful. You never know. There are still cavalcades all throughout the day. And we still have lots of fans here. Both Kansas City and Tampa Bay. Teresa! Good to have you on. How was your day this afternoon? Now, this is very interesting. I've not seen this yet before today, guys. They have got the tables over by the plaza are roped off. So, good afternoon. How are you doing today, Megan? I'm doing great, thank you. It's not raining. That makes me always very happy. It's not cold. It's not too high, and it's still very nice. So, are we now? Is this this is the first time we've seen that the area has been roped off? Are we now doing a lot more outdoor dining just for the plaza here? Okay.
Didn't exactly have an idea what was not going to be happening today.
Got it. Got it. So this may be a one-day kind of a scenario deal.
I have no idea.
But
I would imagine.
So basically, these are people who can make reservations and they're waiting for the reservations, have a place to sit, and that way you don't have to worry about overcrowding outside of the actual restaurant. Perfect. Yeah, we've seen a little bit of crowding still along the parade routes. You know, ever hopeful, ever hopeful, ever hopeful. So we can try. We can try. No, well, you know, I think the most they can probably hope for is maybe a quick sighting as they walk through the parks this afternoon. But other than that, enjoy the day, enjoy the rides. And if you guys are coming over to the plaza, you've got a place to sit as you make a mobile reservation. So thanks, Megan. Appreciate it. So you guys have a great afternoon. Thank you. So you guys heard that they made some special accommodations just for this afternoon. Obviously, they had some major crowding in this morning up and around the plaza. And just to make sure that they have some space for those waiting for a spot into the plaza, they roped that area off. So Brenda, do you choose when you're going to live stream ahead of time of the day of? Just trying to see if my family and I can run into. Generally, it really kind of depends on what's going on for those days. We do have, we've got a lot of friends in the UK who we can't, if we go too late, they can't join us. If we go too early, then a lot of people might not be able to be off work or able to join. So we kind of flop it around a little bit, just so we have some people in the morning, we have some people in the afternoon, we have some for the evening. We're going to try to do a lot better job, Brenda, of scheduling that out ahead of time and start doing that so everyone can kind of get an idea and be prepared for it. And hoping to start that very soon. Matter of fact, I might go ahead and schedule out our next couple of live streams and put them out for you guys so anyone can make reservations, so to speak, some time to join us for our Friday upcoming, and we may even have a special one come this Wednesday. Levin Edgeworth says Gronk was battling Kylo in Toy Story about 30 minutes ago.
Thank you for visiting the Magic Kingdom. As a reminder, there will not be a Super Bowl parade today. Please be sure to maintain physical distancing and enjoy all other areas of the park. Once again, there will not be a Super Bowl parade today. Please be sure to maintain physical distancing and enjoy all other areas of the park. We hope you have a magical
All right, so let's read between the nice words there. Don't congregate waiting for a parade that's not going to happen. So Gronkowski, 30 minutes ago, was over in Hollywood Studios. But, you know, when it comes to VIP status, that doesn't really mean much as far as, well, where were they at 30 minutes ago? So, and the reason I bring that up is the fact that when you take a VIP tour, you do have an opportunity to get in and out of a park very quickly. Not only have we been on VIP tours, we have scheduled VIP tours for our clients. When it comes to VIP tours, when you're going in and out from park to park, you go through an outside backstage area of the park to jump you onto a carrier van, a transport van. They drive you to the back side of the next park, and you go back in through the back. You don't have to go through full security. You don't have to go through full monorails, any of that kind of stuff. And you can actually jump from park to park really fast. So if you guys are ever would like to consider thinking about going on a VIP tour, let us know. We can always price it out for you. It's a little bit pricey. It's not going to be cheap, but it is some great benefits. And you can park hop, and you can also get this. You ready? Big secret, not a secret. Fast pass. If you're on a VIP tour, they can skip you in front of all the lines, with one exception. You guys can guess what that one is. Anybody? Anybody? Bueller? Rise of the Resistance. Yep. If you get a VIP tour, you still have to get, you still have to get a boarding group for the day for Rise of the Resistance. They can make magic happen, but everybody's on equal footing when it comes to Rise of the Resistance.
Face coverings must fully cover your nose and mouth and be worn at all times, except when actively eating or drinking while stationary.
So, Susan and I, let me just kind of tell you guys a little bit about what happened this time last year in 2020. The day after the Super Bowl, I believe it was February 2nd. I'm off the top of my head, so I may be wrong. But the Monday after the Super Bowl, we were here in the Magic Kingdom to watch the parade. We were standing probably about maybe 10 feet back from where we are now. Just kind of standing here. It was probably about half an hour before the parade was supposed to start. And if while we're standing there, all of a sudden there was some hooping and hollering. That's a southern term. You guys are from the south, you know what hooping and hollering's all about. But we had some hooping and hollering coming from over there. And all of a sudden there was this kind of group of people, a little entourage, walked right past us. And it was Mahomes right here. He was just walking through. Got to see him briefly. I think we put him in the stories on our Instagram. And then about 30 minutes later, they had made their way back to the back side of the park and started the actual cavalcade. And the pictures I posted this morning on Instagram were the pictures that we had taken and the little video. Poor Susan, she did the video. If you guys saw it on Instagram, she tried as hard as she could. I was taking pictures and she's like, I'll do video. It was really hard. It was really hard for her to get up there and try to get a good video because there was just so many people. So, Jacqueline, 1 year ago today was your last day. Oh, you were there at the same Super Bowl parade. And I tell you what, the amount of people, I mean, it was, but you know what? It's not uncommon for that amount of people just to kind of randomly show up at that point in time. So,
there will be no on-stage presentation for the Super Bowl today. Just a reminder, there will be no on-stage presentation. Please remember to keep your physical distancing. Oh my gosh, just as a reminder, there will be
they're making sure people know that. So yeah, Jacqueline, if the pictures you saw this morning, if you follow us on Instagram and you saw those pictures, I mean, we were shoulder to shoulder last year. And I think that's why Disney wants to avoid a repeat of last year. And what they do every year, basically, honestly. But as I pan around, you can see lots of red shirts, hats, masks. So it doesn't matter if there's a parade or not, they're all still out here. Teresa's coming on October 8th. Oh, just in time to celebrate the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World. Cupcake Tracy, good to have you on. Good afternoon. Or should I say good evening? From Scotland. Glad you could join us. It's weird to see Brady's name on a different jersey. I know, it's kind of cut me off. I did actually, even worse. I saw a guy get it off the monorail about an hour ago wearing a Brady jersey, but it was the old color. The old color. It threw me off for a second, like, wait. Oh yeah, that's right. Forgot about that. So. So I'm not waiting for a parade because we know there's not going to be a parade, but it's kind of nice to chill. It is got a little breeze, nice breeze going on today. I think we have a lot more cast members in the crowd. A lot more. Trying to help keep people, making sure they keep their distance from one another. This is probably the busiest I have seen the park since the holiday season. So, lots of people standing up on the sidewalks, waiting for a potential of something to come through. Don't want to miss it. Makes me wonder what the wait times are like on the rides, which we'll be jumping into there in just a moment as well. What would you guys like to ride today? What shall we ride? What have you not ridden in a while? Still lots of. How's it going?
Good, man. That is cool. Get up.
Oh, thank you. It's kind of fun. It keeps it smooth. So that way when I'm being a little crazy, no one else is for the worse.
Is it heavy?
It's a little bit, ever so
So
slightly.
you switch off and.
So every once in a while you gotta. It doesn't help having to have a 3-pound battery here in down the head. It's usually a lot easier.
Same kind of battery.
So I love the Anchor. I tell you what, they're awesome. Because I used to use the fuel rods, but I had to change them out like every hour or so. So it works out pretty well. So what's that?
Multiple devices. Does yours have?
Oh yeah, I've got get up to charge up to 3 at the moment. So and I don't have that. They have one with a flashlight. That's pretty good. I don't have a lot of I don't go in the dark a lot, but still that's a pretty cool option.
So what are you doing a stream for?
So we are live streaming right now. We stream from the parks every Monday and Friday, ear to ear magic. And so we just kind of share the parks and what's going on. So, and today it's because, there would have been a Super Bowl parade. We knew we were going to be in the Magic Kingdom just kind of hang out, but
Where is unofficial? That's what I heard.
yeah, so they don't want people kind of crowding around. So I don't know. We'll see. I know that Gronkowski was over at Hollywood Studios about half an hour ago. So if something unofficial does happen, it's not going to happen immediately. But so it's pretty cool. So where are you from? Oregon. Would you like to say hello to everybody on the stream? All right, so you're from Oregon, right?
Yes, I am.
And so are you here because of the Super Bowl, or are you just here for a Disney vacation?
Vacation and my birthday.
Awesome. Well, happy birthday. Is today your birthday?
It was actually yesterday, but.
Well, happy birthday and happy unbirthday as well.
Thank you so much.
So yeah, everybody on the chat saying hello and happy birthday.
Hey guys.
And how much longer are you going to be here?
I'm going to be here all the way until the 22nd, but today I'll be here till 7.
Oh, wow. So you've got a good vacation going on here. Now, let me ask you a question. How is it different from Oregon to how things are moving in Florida? Is there any difference?
Yes, absolutely. There's way more freedom over here. There's and everything is open. Oregon is shut down, completely shut down. They're still doing the face mask, social distancing. Restaurants are closed down, takeout only.
Right.
Yeah, and then here it just seems like everything is normalized, exception of the mask and the 6-foot distance.
Right, and you got a few different things here and there, but for the most part, I mean, here's the thing though, we're still following CDC guidelines. The park has been following them since day one, since they've opened up. So here's the big question, the question we get all the time. Do you feel safe in the park?
Absolutely.
So
I feel really safe. There's plenty of hand sanitizing stations. Like I can walk up just a little bit anywhere and boom, it's already there. And then I also carry my own, so and then we're constantly reminding people,
get your face masked up, make sure you do that, wash your hands, and make sure you stay a distance. So yeah, I think we say it all the time. This is why we started live streaming, so people can see what the parks were really like. Before, we were very much vloggers, but we thought, you know, it's really good for people to see what it's like in real time. So it's great. Well, and that's the thing. There are some people who are a little nervous about the parks. Now, here's the thing. We always tell them it's still up to them. It's their decision to do so. Like, you made the decision to come and have a vacation from Oregon. But now that you've made it, do you feel comfortable?
Oh, 100%.
And so, no regrets in vacationing in Florida, huh?
I want to do everything I possibly can to the max.
Awesome. Well, is there? Do you have any channels or Instagram thing that you want to put out there?
I have a TikTok.
TikTok.
It's Nace Cole.
Okay.
At TikTok, I don't know the hashtag or anything like that. And then my other one is just Nace Cole on Instagram.
On Instagram. Well, awesome. These guys always want to know who the accounts are. So, well, we're here at Ear to Ear Magic. So, you know, later on, go back and watch it. Show your friends and go, look, it is safe. I was fine. And I was having a good time. So, thanks for coming up and saying hello. Have an awesome air high five. Boom. Have a great vacation. They are getting a lot more of that with cast members today, reminding people, mainly because of the fact that there was a lot more people here. That was cool that Nace came up and said hello. Hopefully he has a happy birthday. It's my unbirthday today. Anybody else celebrating a happy unbirthday? I think his TikTok was Nace Cole, like C-O-L-E, Nace Cole. It's your unbirthday too, Brenna. Oh, what are the odds? That is crazy. And Sonia's. Woo! Andrew says wait times are ranging from 15 minutes to 60 minutes. That's not too bad. Jeff, nobody can hear him. You'll have a better mic. Only can hear people from behind the phone. Yeah, I've got it right now very centered toward myself. I could have turned it around and faced it toward him. Thanks, Jeff.
For the health and safety of everyone,
More.
face coverings must fully cover your nose and mouth.
I feel like the safety messages are coming more frequently today.
Eating or drinking while stationary. Guests that do not comply will be asked to leave. Wash your hands often and thoroughly. Cover your mouth and nose when coughing and sneezing, and maintain physical distancing.
Jen wants half a cup of tea. Which half would you like? The top half or the bottom half? Linda, good afternoon. Susan is finishing up a delivery for one of our travel clients that we're taking care of today. So she'll be joining me ever so quickly. The right half. Ooh. That's perfect because I'm left-handed. That works out just beautifully. It seems very, you know what, even though it's crowded, it seems still peaceful. I don't know, maybe it's just the cloudiness that it is. I was hoping we'd have another cavalcade come through here soon before we get over to some of the other areas. Ashley, you're a lefty too? All right, raise your hands. Everybody, who are all the lefties out there? Anybody else a lefty? I'm a lefty, very much a lefty. Maybe that explains a little bit. Does that explain anything at all? Does that make any difference whatsoever? I may explain a lot. Everybody's like, oh, that's why. Yeah, now we get it. So, who else? Teresa's also a lefty. Teresa wants some sunshine to melt the snow. We may have to wait a little bit on that, Teresa. I know you've got quite a few inches, but we don't have much sunshine today. And we do, it's all hidden behind the clouds. It's very overcast today. It doesn't make for pretty castle pictures. And you know, I love sending you guys pretty castle pictures on Instagram. So I feel kind of bad. I feel like I'm letting you guys down. I feel like I'm not doing my job and bringing you pretty Disney pictures to see on a daily basis over on Instagram and Facebook. And that's what I like to do. And here's the other thing about our account, guys. We're, how are you?
I follow you on Instagram.
Awesome. What's your account?
Caitlin Grant.
All right, well, you got to come over here and tell everybody so everybody can follow you on Instagram.
I don't even know if that's the right handle.
Got to get your handle.
I think it's Caitlin_Grant. I don't know. It's a private account.
Oh, it's a private account, so everyone's going to be looking for you and they can't find you.
Sorry.
So, well, at least tell everybody where you're from.
I'm from Hoover, Alabama, and you need to come to Disney World.
So, is it safe?
It is
Do you
safe.
guys feel safe here?
I'm a pediatric oncology nurse.
Oh my! Oh, that is awesome. Where did you get that button?
Etsy.
I have not seen that before. Look at that, guys. Vaccinated button. We need to start getting everybody buttons like that. How awesome would that be? So that is cool. Thank you guys for stopping by and saying hello. But that's the thing. If you feel safe, you can have a great vacation. A lot of people are kind of on the edge. Is that going to happen? But it's busy here today.
It is.
But even if this is not normally this busy, at least not during the middle of the now, Valentine's Day may be different. But tomorrow, totally different. Totally different. Yesterday was that way too. So, but you know, it's still safe. People are still doing a pretty good job. They're all hopeful. They're all hoping we're going to see a Gronkowski come through. Who knows? So, well, you guys have a great afternoon. Thanks for stopping and saying hello. That is so good. Did you see that button? Oh, you missed it. She had a Disney button on. And it said it had the Disney characters on it, and then it said underneath it, vaccinated. She's a pediatric oncology nurse, and she follows us on Instagram, and she wanted to say hello.
Very cool.
And I noticed her button, and I was like, that is sweet.
Awesome. So all of the people that are like parked all along here. And
It's not funny. It's not funny. Stop laughing. But they're all there, just in case.
well, no, they've blocked it off, and there's like a gazillion managers. over
Yeah,
there.
I think eventually he probably will pop over here.
But
Now-
I mean, it's not open.
No.
Like he's just going to be here.
So
Everyone's crowding around.
what I
and
don't get
passing
though
everyone that
is if they bring him out here,
distance.
that's going to bring a crowd, but they can't drive him through.
No,
Now the drive would be a cavalcade. I thought would go a lot quicker.
gone, and people might be crowded for a moment, but then they would be moving.
Good afternoon, Candace. Candace would rather be at Disney, but otherwise, pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Deanna, that was a pretty cool gut button. I mean, that was cool.
It was, sounds like it was awesome. It could be security, I'm not sure with the, right now they're, I mean, like, just in my walk past, I've heard like 5 or 6 different cast members saying we just need to stay socially distanced as people just continue
Well,
to pass in, so.
As I came in, they actually had it on the over speaker, that reminding everyone that there will not be a Super Bowl parade today. There will not be a Super Bowl.
There's obviously
Something's going over there.
and everyone is crowding in.
So prepping the other one for Gronk, maybe. Well, that's just it.
Goodness, that's not a big interest for me, so.
You know, like, how was
Craig says they had Mickey and Minnie on a Move It shaking float with Donald on top today. Well, that's weird. I didn't see that. I actually was kind of hoping we'd have another cavalcade come through here. And we haven't had one come by since the band, which was, I don't know, about 20 minutes ago. So we're overdue for another cavalcade to see what it would be like. So the weather today,
The weather's nice.
it's
overcast.
it's overcast, but it's cool. It's a lot more crowded today than we've been, recently since the holidays. Craig's like, I think the normal get your ears on float will be used for something else today.
I don't know.
That is kind of weird.
I just want to clarify. Everyone's getting excited to see the back of the losing team. Is that what's happening?
No.
So
No.
who is it? It's not Brady. So
No, it's Brady's friend, Rob Gronkowski,
okay.
and those are the two guys who were here back in 2019 in the parade. Even though he wasn't MVP +1, so they came in and they were on the parade. Last year was Mahomes by himself, so who knows. Steve wants to know if your mask says "I am Gronk."
No.
Does it say "I am Gronk"? It should say I am Gronk. Actually, Steve Watkins, it does say, see right there, I am Groot, which if you translate it, it does mean I am Gronk. At least for today. At least for today. So, Mary wants to know what character was on the button we just saw, the vaccinated button. It was like the Fab Five, if I remember correctly. It was the Fab Five taking care of it. It was like Mickey, Minnie.
So was it made?
I think she had it made. I think it was made.
Yeah.
So I look at the crowd.
This is ridiculous.
Okay, I feel like I should at least go over there and look at the crowd. We're gonna go see the.
Too close. I mean, literally, people are like right up on top of everyone else.
They are. This is not good.
They're
No
like
wonder.
all,
Well, they had managers walking up with large microphones on, telling everybody. Something is obviously gonna happen here.
Yeah. Unless they're gonna make people move along, there's no way to control this.
Which is why I think they didn't want to have a parade. But look, you guys are seeing it right here.
But I mean, these people could be spread out through a whole parade route.
Now, Jenna said she got the button off of Etsy.
That's it.
Yeah, and
There's
that's
lots of cool stuff on that.
the vaccinated button.
I was looking just the other day. There's lots of cool stuff to be found there.
But the question is, what are they gonna do? Oh boy. I don't know if you noticed, but the family that just passed us, they like brought a Super Bowl like sub platter with them. They brought all their leftover Super Bowl snacks from last night. It's like, hey, we didn't eat them all last night. Let's go. So, not here to see anything ourselves, but to show you that something draws people here, because there is a crowd forming, which is what they don't want to happen.
And they have it blocked all the way down.
Well, they were telling me over here that this was blocked off, so the people at the plaza, they were having a problem earlier today. Everyone was crowded in front of the plaza and no one could get reservations, so they were blocking it off. But it is, you're right.
And all the way around. No.
I'm not getting in there. I'm staying my distance here. But it creates a crowd mentality. Linda, I kind of agree with you. Just have it, let the cavalcade go through and be done with it. Don't even tell everybody when it is. Just do it.
I've seen 15 managers in the last 3 minutes. Do not tell me there's not something going on.
Very, very odd.
Thank you for visiting us today. Just a few reminders. Face coverings must fully cover your nose and mouth, and be worn at all times, except when actively eating or drinking while stationary. Guests that do not comply will be asked to leave.
So,
Clean your hands often.
the question is, what is everyone looking at? I love Disney ears. The actual answer right now is nothing. There is nothing in this section over in the middle. But there is either some anticipation that something will appear.
So one of the cast members are talking to someone who's here that is a cast member, is not working, and I just heard him say he's behind the building.
The what?
He's behind the building.
Oh.
I don't think she was probably straight ahead.
I wasn't supposed to tell you that.
Especially loudly enough.
Brenda's like, I need somebody to do closed captioning, please. Somebody do some closed captioning for Brenda. She has to have her phone or video on mute so it won't disturb her kids in class.
Not nearly as entertaining that way. Headphones. You need some headphones.
Yeah. Chris, are people lined up at the bridge to Tomorrowland?
No.
I don't know. The other side of the...
There's a couple of people, but not really.
if you're going to go over the bridge and then make your way through. This is like Disney management nightmare. Like, no.
More fun things we could be doing.
I know. It's like,
We don't do more fun things.
hopefully we are. Yeah, you're right. There are managers inside the area. They all have microphones up and talking. There's security. Yeah, they're creating their own issue by making this go longer than it should.
But then I'm getting 5 managers in like
But yeah, but there's managers inside the area too.
6. But I'm just saying, they're everywhere. Where do we want to go besides here? Come on, guys, back me up here.
Well, I feel like if I can just have whoever's going to come out just to say, hey, look, we showed it, we seen it, and we can move on.
I mean, these people, none of these people are so
So, Linda's like, whenever we had somebody famous at Disneyland, they always had a security guard with them. That's still the same thing here.
Yeah,
They usually have
security guards and some
a VIP
and
ambassador, and
managers,
somebody
yeah.
with them, yeah. So, and that's very likely the case
And they
here.
have it all blocked off.
But they've all got this entire area roped off, so obviously somebody's coming out.
This is filthy.
And if they're going to come out, they're going to actually come. Sonia said, hi, Susan.
Hi, Sonia. What do you guys want to do after we're done? Please tell me that, because all these people are going to away just like we're going to.
Exactly.
We have a plan of action.
What do we want to go? Do you guys want to ride a ride? Let me look at waves.
Yeah, let's come up with a plan.
'Cause
Plot twist, it's Gaston. No one expected Gaston, but it turned out to be Gaston. He's on a horse and he came from the back. It's Gaston. That to me looks highly suspicious. What do you guys think? You know, if they just let me go back there, we could save ourselves a whole lot of trouble, right, Craig? So, they have created a crowd despite not having a Disney parade today. And they're all just over here. So Jen wants to know, is it Brady? No, it's Brady's supposedly not coming for another few weeks. At least that's what the official word is. The Grunk was here earlier this afternoon at another park. So I think we're waiting for him to maybe pop out. But here's the thing, if this is really truly what's going to happen, the longer they let this wait, the more it's going to create a crowd. All the security are standing there by the back gate. Susan and all her fandom about football, she's all over this. Honestly, I'm not a huge football fan. Matter of fact, this is like the one day of the year that I sport. I don't sport much. I sported last night. The sport is over for the year for me now. But Craig, cracking me up, man. Movie Mania Nick, good afternoon. So, Movie Mania Nick, it just popped on. No Super Bowl parade today, but there has been a huge crowd form around the area that's around the plaza and the Green Hub grass on that side. They have security everywhere. They have roped off the entire area. And at the back gate, this is why I came here, is because at the back gate, you guys can see, they just have some security there. Highly suspicious. And I will tell you guys this. You know, I talked about the idea that when you have a VIP tour here at Disney World, and they can take you through the back entrances. The back entrance is in a parking lot that is actually back behind this building right here. So there is the parking lot on the other side of that. That's where you come in for your VIP tours. And so if they were bringing him in from a different park through one of their transport vehicles, he would be coming from the parking lot back here. Now, Brenna, I think Walt's head's up there at the top of the suite, but no Candace, I haven't. Of course, now I'm going to be looking every time we go. All right, so we're getting close to 3 o'clock. I'm hoping they do something quickly. Do you think they let him ride without a pass? Oh, I don't know. I think there may be some little pass interference here and there. But I think the pass was good. First down. So we got people further down on the bridge now. I think, Jen, they could probably get anything he wants at any point he wants. It's good to be the king. Getting further and more crowds. I hope this doesn't last too much longer. Thinking, how in the world would you do that? How would you make your way around the Magic Kingdom when you've got this many fans from your team? That would be a security guard's nightmare. But you know, you get celebrities all the time coming to Disney World. They make it happen, but you know, most of the time those are surprises and they just kind of pop in. But it's like when everyone's expecting you, how does that work? Space Mountain will be a nightmare. Haunted Mansion. Killing. I'm just kind of waiting to see if we get any difference, changes of attitude here with the security. They all seem to be just kind of relaxed.
For the health and safety of everyone, face coverings must fully cover your nose and mouth and be worn at all times.
I'm still staying back here. I'm not getting into the mix because I'm still keeping my distance away from everybody.
Guests that do not comply will be asked to leave. Wash your hands often and thoroughly. Cover your mouth and nose when coughing and sneezing.
Yeah, I agree, Linda. The longer they do this, the bigger it's going to get. Guys, do me a favor, if you guys are enjoying just being here in the Magic Kingdom today, watching this, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up, hit the like button, greatly appreciate it. The more likes we get, good chance we have that YouTube will share our link out with someone else and we'll have some new people join the party. That would be great. Yeah, Andrew, I'm trying my hardest to do my social distancing, but the longer this goes, the harder it's going to be for everybody else to do this.
Alright, so it's 3 o'clock.
Susan's like, it's Disney. It's 3 o'clock. What's going on here?
No, I'm just like, how long have you guys been sitting here waiting?
Oh, way too long. Way too long. It's not quite 3 o'clock, is it?
It is.
Oh, my watch is behind.
It's 2:59.
Oh. Thumbs down. Someone says thumb down. Oh, well, you know, some people don't like to wait. Not everybody's going to enjoy it. We greatly appreciate the people who do, though. We are up to 43 likes at the moment. So, just because they're bored. Yeah, Anthony the Molar Man says Gronk has his own cavalcade with him always. That's very, very true. That doesn't surprise me at all. Jim, we started at 2 o'clock today. Walking down Main Street. We saw the 101 Dalmatians, Dooney and Burks. Yeah, they were cute. They were black and white though. They should colorize them. Awesome, Matthew. Appreciate it. Matthew made it 44 likes. And Jen's got bubbles. Loving the bubbles.
I like bubbles.
Bubbles?
As long as they're not landing on my food or my drink. I did not bring the popcorn back in Italy.
Oh, still in the vehicle, huh?
Excited.
So for you guys just jumping on, we are waiting to see what's going to happen. As we've been told there is no Disney Super Bowl parade today, but about half an hour ago, a crowd started forming around this roped off area of the hub grass over by Tony's
Because they
or by
roped
Plaza.
it off.
It's because it's roped off, but at the same time, there are actually security guards here, 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 and here.
I get that.
There's also by the back gate where the parking lot is from the VIP parking lot. Andrew, you're cracking me up, man. They've got this back area here, which has security guards standing on it. Why are they standing at this back gate? Andrew says while everybody's here, they actually have Gronk over on Splash Mountain. He's been riding over and over again. Nobody's looking for him.
I was gonna say.
That would be funny though. That would crack me up. Exits are here, 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 and here. And it's only getting worse. Will we get to see a sighting today? Yeah, they're making sure Tony's is secure. They're gonna make sure that spaghetti is, doesn't get crowded. And the thing is, if this continues on for very much longer, what's up?
White shirted manager just walked in.
We got a new guy in the mix here. Duck! Oh, I think that was a goose. He's flying the coop. He's out of here. Oh, you know what? I wish there was just whatever they are going to do. If they're going to do anything at all, they should just do it and be done. Let the crowd disperse.
Now is the time to get on a ride.
Yeah. The duck, he's like, who's Gronk? I wanted to see a goat. So again, there have been people waiting, even when we came in at 2 o'clock, people waiting all up and down Main Street in hopes that they may have a last minute surprise parade, even though they've been making announcements over the intercom that there will not be a parade today. But about half an hour ago, people started coming over to this roped off area thinking that, we may have something. And since we've been standing here, there's actually quite a few security guards inside the roped off area. So in the meantime, it's just making everybody stand around, including Super Bowl fans like Susan herself. Loves the Super Bowl. You should have seen her last night. She was insanely. I had to tell her to get off the table. How many times? It's just a game, honey. Get down from the table. So, huge Tampa fan, yes. She loves the pirate people. Is that what they're called? I don't know. But I don't know. Once this happens, if it happens, I really just want to see if there's a sighting so we can let everybody know. I don't think we're going to stick around and be doing much, but
How long are we going to stick around?
Disney's cracking up because you know what? They're got all these people buying tickets to stand around and watch the security gate. That's true. They got some new Mickey ears for the Gronk today. They only charged him $2. That's $1 an ear. So Patrick, are the rides still operating? Are they roped off as well? No, the rides are still operating. Matter of fact, I think Susan's point is let's just go ride some rides because she's ready to go.
Public presentation. In other words, they're going to be over there, far, far away from us.
Oh yeah.
He's not even going to wave at me. She still is saying they're not doing anything. And they're going to be text messaging.
Jen says she likes your ears. Jen likes your ears.
Public presentations today for the Super Bowl. Please make sure we are keeping physical distance from the other parties around us. There will be no public presentations from the Super Bowl today.
All right, well guys, it looks as though at this point, I don't know how long, if or when he may actually make his appearance at this point.
And when he does, he's probably going to be way over.
They're gonna take him with an entourage over into the plaza, which is why I think they have the plaza roped off. So. Well, let's do this. I'll make an agreement with you. I just want to see the area. Let's walk back down to see what the crowd looks like, and then we'll walk back and catch a ride. 25 minutes for poo. I could do a poo. So we'll show you guys what the crowd looks like now that it's formed.
It's just gotten worse.
Yeah, it's only going to get worse. The fans are all waiting in hopes that something's going to happen. Of course, they're not going to bring him out. They're not going to let him wave and do any of that because it will create more people.
Yes, they're not.
I only expect that when he comes through, it probably will be really quick. They just turned the light on back there. You see that? The light on back there. Hang on, look at this. There are balloons.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. They're not coming out here. They're just keeping people away so they're not in the picture. They're getting photos with the castle from way back here.
They're doing all their public stuff is way back there behind the wall. I don't think they're going to be coming out.
No, they're not coming out. This is just to keep people from getting anywhere close to there.
You guys see
And
the
that way
balloons?
it's quiet. So if they do videos, no noise over there because everyone's way back here.
So yeah, they're not going to do a public presentation. They're just doing all their stuff behind the wall back there.
From the other parties
Yeah.
around us, there
Yep.
will be no public presentations for the NFL today.
So that's what it is, guys. You see the balloons? They're actually filming back there. I can see the float back there.
Is there maybe going to be a public? I know, right?
Thanks for visiting us today. For the health and safety of
All right, so Craig, can you see the move it, shake it, mouse can dance it float back there? I can see it. It's the top of it right there.
They're not
There's
bringing
somebody.
it out at all.
They're not bringing it out. The float is back there. They're doing their little presentation back there.
Pictures and videos back there.
And
Exactly.
I got somebody's face here. I keep getting in front of. But there's somebody on top of. Sorry. Yep, that is why Mickey was not on his normal float today. The float is actually behind the wall. They're not going to be bringing that out.
They're just using it for photos.
They're using it for photos and videos. So.
Make sure we are keeping physical distance from the other parties around us. There will be no public presentation today from the NFL.
Just so you guys can see. It's right there. That's why. That would be why. They are doing photos. They are doing videos. I can see the Move It, Shake It, Mouse Can Dance It float is there. There's a gentleman on top of it. There's balloons on either side. They're doing all their publicity photos, all their publicity videos behind the wall, away from the crowd. So can you guys see him? He's right there. That's probably about as close as we're going to get to him today, guys. But he is here. He is filming. So they aren't going to bring him out so much as probably when he's done there. They'll probably have some special tours and escorts to other areas of the park. But we got to see him though, right? He's right there. I'm glad we moved over to this area. Yep, that's him right there. Boop. He is right there. Right there. All right, so we saw him. How's it going, Nick? Hey, can you see him from back here?
That's what I was.
Well, come over here. I'll help you out. Come over here, Nick.
You've got a good spot?
It's not a great spot, but it's about the best as you're going to get. If you look straight back there,
Yeah.
see the two balloons? He's standing right there on top of the Mouse Can Dance and Float. So he's not going to be coming out. So that's probably about as best as we're going to get.
That's what I've heard.
So we're at least happy we can at least say, you know, we saw him.
Absolutely.
But yeah, that's about as best as we're going to get right there. So better spot here. We were actually over by the Tomorrowland Bridge. And we couldn't see anything from there, but this is probably the best spot. Don't tell those people over there that.
No. Well, everyone's over there.
I know. Well, we were on that side. We couldn't quite see him. So, are you going to be going live here later in the Magic Kingdom?
Probably not. I think I'm just going to hang around here. Hey.
I got one from somebody. Hey, honey.
Hey, Jen.
I've been hearing it's good. A good.
All right,
experience.
so Jen, here's the deal. We were over there by the Tomorrowland Bridge, and we couldn't see anything. We walked over here. You can see him straight through. Only spot on this area.
Send me a photo of somebody was standing here.
It's right here. Come, if you zoom in, you can see. Can you see it here? There's two balloons.
like his
Two
back,
balloons.
yeah.
He's right there behind the
I
wall.
got it right here. They sent me the photo because I'm short.
That's it.
And then they got me a front view because I need facial expressions.
A gonky smile.
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, not
yeah.
quite. I got a picture from Peter.
So I think that's about as much as we're going to get from him
We'll
today.
try to zoom from here.
So I'll tell you what, it's got to help our other. Tanya, get over here, Tanya. Get over here, Tanya. So Tanya's over here now, the crazy Disney lady. Got Magical News Live over here. Here's some Emporium, getting it all taken care of. So
I was too crowded earlier, so we're too vertically challenged. Oh, we got back action there. That's all you're gonna get, y'all. Yeah.
that's about as close as we're going to get. But you know what?
This is the position I have. You know how we have plexiglass and Rise of the Resistance? Oh, this is how I ride it now. Oh, wait,
You're cracking
Frozen,
me up.
Frozen. This is
Cracking
how I
me
ride
up.
it now. But it's true.
It's true.
I'm
It's
like
very
John
much true.
Cusack, right? Say anything. I'm gonna stand there with my broom. That's what I feel like, really. All right, we got to see his back.
So we did get to see him. So I hope you guys liked that. Do me a favor, give it a thumbs up. We're going to go ride some rides. Good to see you guys. Good to see you, Nick. Good to see you, Jen.
Thank you, sweetie.
All right, we did it. We saw the Gronk.
Right.
How about that, guys?
There you go.
Oh, did you get your picture? Did you see him? So hey, that's that's as close as we're gonna get. Then we'll take it and be happy, right? So you guys have a good one.
I was doing it for Robin. She's the big fan.
Hey,
I wouldn't have even missed
Tanya, we sport one day of the year. So that's it. That's it. So we're happy, but we're gonna go ride Splash Mountain now. That's how it usually works. Have a
Go eat now.
have a good one, Tanya.
Okay, bye. All right.
That was funny. So where are we gonna ride? What are we gonna ride today, guys?
What do you guys want to ride?
Now that we saw him, we saw the man, we saw it happen.
Let's go.
Thanks for popping in. Thanks for being a part of our live stream here today. We don't always get to see NFL players behind the wall,
I'm loving
standing
all the
right.
people that are waiting out this way, like they think he's actually.
Well, here's the other thing though. Even where we were standing, you couldn't see him. Like none of these people over here know that he's back there because you can't see him.
They don't understand.
You have to stand right here to be able to know he's even there.
So the reason they have this roped off, guys, is so there's no noise. They're probably taking video.
Oh yeah, they're doing video and stuff like that.
Video, and they don't want noise, so they back everyone far enough away that you don't have any chance of, even if people saw and yelled.
Pull the lever, Kronk. All right. So
She
what?
needs a bonus for that being her job today.
I know that I feel for all the cast members today to have to deal with the crowds.
Because everyone's ignoring her.
We did it. We dealt with it for like 25 minutes. We got to see the man. We got to see the float behind the wall. Hope you guys enjoyed seeing a long distance Gronk. Let's go ride a ride now. Let's go have some Disney magic.
All right.
You got us?
Oh, thank you, Fred.
Hey, we got some Instagramming. We got some reels going on here.
Go ahead. Craig just sent us $10.
What's that? Did we just get a PayPal?
We did.
All right, so what did we get?
$10. Craig says you kept keeping his promise. You got Gronk on your street.
I did. I feel like I was obligated to get it on here at least one point or another. So thank you, Loving Disney World. Thank you, Craig, for that. PayPal. You guys, anything you guys give as far as donations to our channel goes straight into supporting and keeping us going here at Ear to Ear Magic. So thank you guys very much for that. You can find the link at the top of our chat today. Also, if you enjoy our streams and want to come back on a regular basis and would like to support us on a regular basis, you can also join our patron group on patreon.com/ear to ear magic. I'd love to have you guys join us on a regular basis as we grow that as well. What is Peter Pan's flight? A little heavy. So what?
Dumbo is 10. Mad Tea Party is 10. Magic Carpets is 10. Bill for Magic is 10. Marley's Speedway is 15. Barnstormer is 20. Haunted Mansion, Winnie the Pooh are 25. 30 minutes for the carousel.
Wow.
Journey to Sea, Journey to Little Mermaid is 30. Castle Over is 35. Yeah, here, but I also want Japan. Tom Sawyer's Island. Also 35. Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin is 40. It's a Small World is 40. Space Mountain is 40. Jungle Cruise is 50.
Is Aunt Polly's still open? Of course, they're going to close down.
No, it's not.
They're going to close down Tom Sawyer's Island at like, what did we say, 4:15, 4:25, something like that. So it won't give us much time. So,
So, like, the chances are we might not even get on after Splash Mountain is 65. Big Thunder is 65. Wait times are higher because people have come to this park in anticipation of hopefully seeing someone. So.
Brenda says, quick question. I'm trying to see what city would I put into the weather app to see what the weather will be like next week. We arrive on the 14th. Just put in, I normally put in either Lake Buena Vista or Orlando will be perfectly fine.
If you're using the Weather Channel app, they actually
Have one for Walt Disney World. The sisters have come out.
Step on back, one party at a time. 4 green circles, 6 in the car.
Hey, pictures of pictures. How about if you got your phone? There's Anastasia and Gisela again. We got to see them the other day. They sang for us too. Well, I guess you'd call that singing. Was that called singing?
Loosely. It loosely fit the definition of singing.
All right, so I still have no idea where we're going.
But no votes.
Anybody have a vote? Who would like to ride what? I mean, I know what Andrew wants to go ride.
Rock and Splash Mountain, that is a 65.
It's over an hour wait for Splash Mountain, Andrew. Dude, I'm so sorry. Mary wants to go see Memento Mori. Should we get ride Haunted Mansion and then go check out Memento Mori? Would everybody be okay with a ride?
What's up, man? Banks.
How's that?
Yeah, Banks Snaps Disney. Right, your ears the magic.
No, oh, you're Banks now?
Yeah,
Oh, awesome.
yeah,
Good to meet you, man.
Yeah, man, what's up?
I was about to say, no, I'm not Banks. I'm not that good. He's awesome.
Yeah, no, it's me.
So that's awesome.
Yeah, that's me.
Most definitely. Yeah. Awesome photos, by the way. Yeah.
I didn't
So-
know here today.
We had to come and see if we could
Did
catch
you?
him. He's up there.
Yeah.
But he's back behind the wall.
Far away.
I know we were up there earlier this morning.
Like, you have to get in just the right spot to see him, but you can see him back there on the.
Like all standing around, like they think he's gonna come out. I feel sorry for them.
Yeah, I ain't getting in all that.
We got it from a distance. We got him on camera. We're good to go. We're gonna go ride some stuff. Hey, by the way, we're live on YouTube right now. I gotta promote your Instagram.
Yeah, man.
All right, so let everybody know because this guy takes some awesome photos. Let me see it right there. I got several people on here who love to follow great accounts, and this guy knows what to do with a camera. So right now, everybody on the stream right now, go find him on Instagram and give him a follow. You will not be disappointed. Great photos.
Daily photos.
Yes, hey, we love doing what we're doing, right?
On my knees for the first time today.
Awesome. You having a good time? So, all right, well, man, it's good to see you.
Yep.
And keep those photos coming.
Yep.
All right, man. I followed him for the
Right there.
I followed him for the past 2 years simply because of the fact that I really enjoy his photos. He does great work, and I appreciate seeing different perspectives as well. So
All right.
awesome, Sonia. Thanks.
What famous people just passed us? Did anybody catch them?
I didn't know.
They had 3 managers along with the VIP.
Oh, I didn't see.
It was like 12 or 13 people in the group.
No.
Everybody else is turning around like, oh my gosh. They're all excited. So it was somebody famous.
Huh? Now I'm intrigued. Now we got to go back. Who else is there?
No, we're not doing that.
You got to point them out to me before they pass
I
by.
didn't notice until they passed
Hey, what famous person's back of the head looks like that?
by. First I just saw like the VIP tour guide and I'm like, okay, whatever, it's a VIP tour. But then there were all the managers at the back.
Oh, Jen says there's a huge delay when she watches it on her television. Oh no.
I don't want that.
That I'm saying something right now. But you don't hear it until right now. Oh, I hate the lag. Sorry, Jen. So glad to have you on though. How's everybody else doing this afternoon? How's Chase, by the way? Doing good? Doing good? Brenda says, sometimes it makes me feel like a stalker when someone says, follow me, or I go, I follow them. Well,
We don't mind.
I don't really like the word follower. Follower,
I like
it,
the word fine.
I don't like the word follower. I don't think you guys follow us. I think you guys walk with us. You guys play with us. You guys eat and dine and ride and everything else with us. You don't follow behind us. You walk right beside us. I don't know. Follower just kind of,
I don't mind followers.
it's just kind of weird.
I don't like fans.
Oh, I definitely don't like fans.
But follower, I like.
No, we don't have fans. I don't want anybody to be our fans. You can be our friends. You can be our Disney family. You can be our Disney Ohana. Do not be our fans. That's just silly. We eat our Dole Whip the same way you guys do. All right, so this is our line here. Or is it start earlier? Okay, starting here. Alrighty, going right on in to the Haunted Mansion. It says 25. You think it's really 25? Because it's not using the extended queue. All right, so we haven't done this in a while. How about this, guys? It's 24 after by my slow watch. What's the actual time? Exactly, Rachel. We are all Disney Ohana. No fans here. Rachel likes your purple ears. Those are the Potion purple ears that came out 2 years ago. Resurfacing out in 2021. Going all vintage on us today. Old school. Matches your leggings. Matches my leggings too. Brenda's favorite ride is Haunted Mansion. I seem like we haven't been on a ride in forever, does it, Jen?
I know. You know who we're not seeing today? Just to get us out of the ride is Megan of Haunted Mansion 138. But she
Haunted Mansion 138 isn't with us today. She's probably in the air right now. Ashley's wearing her Potion purple spirit jersey right now. You guys matching. Matchy matchy. Cue the lightning. It's kind of overcast. Not exactly scary.
it's like a 30% chance. Generally speaking, it's a pretty small chance.
You know, they usually have a pony pulling this thing right here. He's not here today. He was filling a little horse.
Right over there.
Oh, there he is. I didn't see him there.
Oh no, I guess I have to have your meat. I see inside.
If something moves while I'm getting this close, I'm gonna jump. So Sonia, it's pretty pretty quiet right now.
They've added plexi over here.
Yes, they've added additional plexiglass walls.
Maybe why there's not as much line out, because they added the plexiglass walls and the wrap. Based on the wrap on this, I would say 25 minutes is probably.
Debbie Curtis says, "I love your ears too, Susan." How do you store all your ears?
You know what? I clean mine. We have one of those shelving units in my closet that's like the wire frame with the holes, and my ears just fit perfectly down into each of those little spaces in between. So I just stick all of my food right there. Having a pretty display.
Everyone's dying to get into the Haunted Mansion. Kirsty Jane, thank you. I you know, that's just how I feel. I know it just, some people like to say that they're fans of people and they fanboy or fangirl. No, not really big into that. Even when we meet other bloggers and vloggers who are, you know, big and well known, when we see them, we just kind of see them as normal people. And honestly, if they aren't the kind of people we'd like to hang out with, if it's a person we wouldn't like to dine with and spend time with, then we say hello and everything. But you know, other than that, then they're just normal people. Bespoke's Magic says top 3 MK is Pirates of the Caribbean, Haunted Mansion, and SW. Shoop. I'm gonna try not to hit the new plexiglass walls. Chase uses a back of a door shoe organizer for his ears.
Oh, that works.
That's not bad. What does he use for gingerbread men hats? Does he have an organizer for that? Yeah, bespoke magic. Yes, small world. Sorry, I didn't share the acronym with everybody else. Sorry. Everybody's like, SW, Star Wars? Where's the Star Wars ride? I'm sorry. You know, there's a lot of, there's only one SW, but there's 2 SMs, isn't there? Is there only 2 SMs? There's a Splash Mountain and a Space Mountain. MT, Mine Train. How about you guys? Do you ever get into a conversation with somebody and they start throwing out all the acronyms, and most of them you know, and then you're like, man, there's a lot of Disney acronyms. A lot of Disney World acronyms. We get really accustomed to them. Well, if you're not talking, you may not be using the acronyms, but I mean, oh man, I sometimes when I'm typing out captions for Instagram, I have to make a conscious effort to spell everything out because I can go really crazy, you know, that there's a new DVC and AP discount over at WDW, found in all the parks, MK, Epcot, which is out in itself still an acronym. We get all that also with DLP, the DCA, and then of course, you know, you've got the DDP, Disney Dining Plan, which is hopefully going to be returning sometime this year. Hopefully, cross our fingers. All right, guys. Here we go. Ooh. Straight through the stretch room. Oh.
Not moving yet. This is going to be a fun ride.
Oh boy.
It's going to be joyful.
Oh, we've stopped.
Yes.
Brenda wants to know where you buy your leggings.
Disney.
Any particular place in Disney?
I like the Emporium. Because they have all the leggings there for the most part.
Doom buggy time. Whoa, whoa, it stopped. It stopped moving. It stopped moving just as I stepped on the moving platform.
Yeah, no.
When you step on a moving platform and it's not moving anymore.
The speed was already changing as I was walking. I was like, this is not right.
Because you know I'm the most coordinated person as it is. But that was... almost lost it. Oh, I'm talking about your stream going down. How about the entire stream physically going down? Because I... just as I stepped on it, it stopped. All right, guys. Don't forget to hit that like button. Greatly appreciate it if you guys are having a great time. Thank you for joining us here. We're going to have a quick ride on the Haunted Mansion.
Do not pull down on the safety bar, please. I will lower it for you. And heed this warning. The spirits will materialize only if you remain quiet and secret at all times. raise the safety bar, and a ghost will follow you home.
Oh, man. Isaac's taking care of us, even though we've got no cell signal in there today. Oh, man. Welcome back, guys. Yes, we had terrible coverage today. I think it has to do with the weather we're having. Obviously, the cell coverage is not very good at all today. And the Wi-Fi dropped on us just as we were getting in, so welcome. Good afternoon, Orlando.
Tracy and Rob, they have much colder weather than we have here right now.
There's our frog friend. We hear the knell of a requiem bell, where glows grim, where the spirits drown, restless bones materialize. Alright. Grim grinning ghosts come out to social life. Busy day today here, guys. Welcome to the Magic Kingdom live this afternoon on our super edition of the Magic Monday live stream. No Super Bowl parade today, but early in the stream we did get to see behind the scenes a little bit of a wall there behind Main Street where Disney was doing some special shooting of videos and pictures with Gronkowski. Yeah, they did. So they had balloons up. They had one of the Move It, Shake It, Mouse Can Dance It floats, which is why the cavalcades are a little off today, because they were using the float just to do some publicity shots and video. But behind the wall, they weren't. This is not something that was public. So we did get to see that from a distance.
Up high so you can get the castle in the back.
I agree, Jen. If they had just done a quick cavalcade, it would have been done. One and done. Everything's over. But Orlando says Chris should release a CD of all the park music, all my versions of it, coming to you on iTunes. Oh yeah, we did. We lost all you guys for a few minutes, pretty much the entire ride. So we had problems in the very beginning. The Wi-Fi was letting us down, so we dropped the Wi-Fi. But I think with just the weather today, the coverage is very spotty. So thank you for jumping back in. Glad you guys could be a part of our live stream. If you're just jumping in and out for the first time, do us a huge favor, hit that thumbs up. We greatly appreciate it. We'll get to 100. YouTube will share us out, and maybe some more friends will join us in our Disney community here. Glad to have more partiers, more friends join us.
This weather is making me sleepy.
It's kind of on the sleepy side.
It's like nap weather.
It's kind of good nap weather.
Enjoy the store.
Thank you.
Hang out right over here. Got people checking out right now, and we'll get you guys in there, okay?
Foolish.
Guys having fun today?
If William Shatner can release a Christmas collection. Oh yeah, if that's the standard we're all going by, right? Grim, grinning ghosts come out to socialize. Wow, that's a small box for a 1,000-piece puzzle. $24.99. It's a puzzle. We never did our quarantine puzzle, did we?
It's humid. I mean, there was a 20% chance of rain, which required, maybe 100% in different areas, but the next few days is supposed to be a heavier chance. Whatever that, between the cold front and now, there's like 3 different fronts, like all mixing around. It's taking a lot more than normally this time.
Yeah, that's right. Got a party of 25. No, it's up more now. We got more parties. Thanks again to Isaac. Man, I feel bad. Isaac couldn't keep us up with the with everything going on with our lag today. But thank you so much, Isaac, for jumping in and helping with that. Small pieces. I actually want that puzzle. I would do that puzzle. What about the one next to it? Hang on, let me go back to it. What's the other? Let's look at the other puzzles. It's the stretching room. 4 puzzle set. There's actually 4 puzzles in here. There's 500 pieces each one. You can really stretch the fun. It's $34.99. So for $10 more, you get 3 more puzzles. They're just a little bit smaller. What do you guys do with puzzles after you've made them? Does anybody like just ever keep them and display them? Or do you guys just put them away and build them again later? And first time this thing opened up and I knew it was a door, it freaked me out. I thought it was kind of cool. I like these. I know they're just kind of silly, but they're dioramas. Little dioramas. A little set. You put them together. You remember who made dioramas back in school? I remember making dioramas, like shoe boxes and stuff we used to do. You imagine making a diorama with them like this? Jen's Nana loves the puzzles. Well, she glues them together. One time and done, huh? I like this, but I'm not doing it again. So I think there's 3 versions of the diorama that I've seen, guys. This one right here is the one from the attic. I think there's one from the ballroom. Oh, here's the seance. I don't see the third one. Oh. Some kid shirts. These are cute. Sing loud enough to wake the dead. I like this one. It just looks cool. It's a cool graphic. Tomb, sweet tomb. The perfect final resting place. The staff always looks disgruntled. Why is that? Come on and bust the move. Boom. You know it. You want it. It's 30% off for annual pass holders. It's not my type of purple though. So it would be $30 plus 30% off. I like this one though. This one's kind of cool. It has a Scooby-Doo. It's got a Scooby-Doo kind of feel to it. Brenda says, I hope you know that I might end up singing on the live stream when we meet her and Jenna. I can't help but sing along sometimes when things pop into my... I'm sorry, but I can't. I do it. I'm actually pretty good at holding myself back, but I used to be really bad at it. Susan let you know, she used to hate it listening to the radio because I'd always change all the words to the songs.
It would drive me insane.
We had to make a rule in our car that no one was allowed to make up new lyrics to songs because everybody else would never get to hear the original words.
He says no, but he means like himself.
So I used to love to do that at Waffle House too. I think one time I was eating with a bunch of friends in college and we're 2 o'clock in the morning at Waffle House. The Friends in Low Places popped up and I'm like, I got friends in Waffle Houses where the people go to get away from spouses and sit all day. It's the only way. And people, my friends actually thought it was one of those songs at the beginning of the playlist on the jukebox that are parodies. I'm like, no, I was just making it up. But that's stuck in my head ever since then. I think it was the waffles. It's all waffles. I like me a good waffle. You think Nova would look good at one of these?
If it fit her. They have a boy version and a girl version.
You can either be a butler. A little butler, or you can be. Look at that. How cute. It'd be funny if someone came to our house and a 130-pound Great Dane came out in a little butler outfit. May I help you? I don't. Garth Brooks doesn't need me to help ruin his songs. Calvin cracks me up, man. And that's why we could never go to the Waffle House on Shorter Avenue. And that's exactly the one it was, too, man. It's exactly the one it was.
Hi. Waiting on the bus? Or waiting on him? Okay.
Trying not to crowd it up, so.
Oh, he's live?
Mm-hmm. Is that better?
They got pin trading in here as well.
Is that better or worse?
I think that's better.
Okay.
Alright, is that better? It's cool.
No ornaments.
What's that?
And ornaments. Take one of these.
Yeah.
He is 80 before any discount. Right, I gotta do my 30%. Yep. So I think he's 65.
It's kind of creepy.
This one is actually a snowbird.
Do you have a discount?
Jen's like Nova the butler. Yes, because she butlers. She doesn't do much else.
No.
Yes, Brenda, that's exactly what they used to be for us as well. The only places open after we'd get off of a shift late at night. Victor Geist. All right, so let's ask everybody on the chat here, see what you guys think. There's hidden Mickeys all over Walt Disney World, especially in the Magic Kingdom. They say that there's an actual hidden Donald in the Haunted Mansion. What do you guys think? It's on this chair right here. It's a lot easier to see from the front side of the chair. But they say that if you look at that chair from the front, it's actually the face looking straight forward onto Donald Duck. This right here being his hat. There's his hat. There's his two eyes, and there's his bill. What do you guys think of a hidden Donald? I can't unsee it once I've seen it. I now consider it to be officially a hidden Donald myself. Jen sees it. Now you can't unsee it. Hidden Donald. Woo, look at the peoples. I want to go where the peoples are. That means Magic Kingdom after the Super Bowl. Even though they told me several times there would not be a Disney parade, I stayed. Jen's like, more hidden Donalds. Donald doesn't like to be hidden. He likes to be right there in your face. Like, number one, I'm here. Look at me, look at me, look at me. So where are we going to grab a snack today? Orlando, the lounge singer. Welcome to the Waffle House. Tip your waitresses. 10 o'clock show's the same as the 7. Feel free to come back, bring your friends. It's good to see people riding the Liberty Bell, though. Look at that. I mean, it's got some good crowds on there today. And lots of times you come through and there's like, it's not as popular sometimes. People don't want to ride the boat. They think that, well, that's like 20 minutes. I can't be on something else. You guys enjoy that last Friday? Those of you who joined the stream? First day back was last Friday. Woo. I had a great time. I'm glad you guys were with us last Friday to ride it. It's a great trip. We're right there at the back too. Other than the hot steam coming off out of the top of the boat. Susan didn't like that.
I didn't like that. Liberty's Free Tavern actually there is seating available.
Come eat here.
I have bigger in the pocket.
Andrew's voting for Gideon's Bakehouse. That's a little bit of a wait. Get you another flame, eternal flame there. Oh, he ran all that way to realize he didn't want to run that way. He's going to run all the way back.
You get something over where you get the Dole Whip. Not that I want Dole Whip. I would get like a Kookaburra float probably. But...
Hello, hello, how are you? You're doing good. Where is the sun? Where are the rays? Oh, okay, you've got them all in there.
That's why. That explains.
We need some rays out here too. So, oh, I love the ears. That's awesome. So you guys want to say hello to Serena? It's so good to see. Now, did you come for the off chance that you might get to see somebody from a Super Bowl today, or are you just here? You can't tell Disney fans and you can't tell Super Bowl fans that something's not going to happen.
Right.
So, what's that? Really? Oh, is that who walked by?
Probably there was a VIP.
Somebody walked past us and I saw the little entourage before I could see.
And it was like VIP tour guide, some people, and then as they were passing, I noticed there were like 5 managers with it. I was like, oh, that's not a regular VIP tour, but they were already past us at that point, so.
Now, we did see that they were doing some taping and some filming behind the main street over there. When we got into just the right spot, and you could see Gronkowski up on stop, and he was, doing some filming and stuff. But like, hey, at least we got to see him on the stream, so he was here. But other than that, well, exactly. We think that's him. His hat was like this. I'm like, yeah, that's him. I'm like, all right.
I can tell. That's what he looks like from the back. Because he used to be like Patriots. Like he used to be with the Patriots. He's like, I remember when he was with the Patriots. I'm like, I don't know a single sports person.
We sport one day out of the year, and that was yesterday. Yeah. So we're pretty much done. So where are you off to? Where are you going to ride next? We just came out of Memento Mori. It's always fun. So it's good to see you. Say hello to everybody. If you guys want to go check her out, Serena Ray, she's great on YouTube. She's almost every day, it seems like. Are you every day during the weekday?
It feels like it now.
It does feel like it. It's not like every time I turn around, you're on, which is cool. I always love to pop in there and say hello. So, but this is the first time we've got to actually see you in the parks. And, that's kind of our thing. We like to see people in the parks, so it's kind of cool. So go check her out, guys. Say hello to the Rays. Rays, you guys have an awesome day. So, see ya. So,
maybe if you can went to the other side and are coming to this side.
So we were talking snacks.
Wash your hands often and thoroughly. Cover your mouth and nose.
We were talking the snacks.
And maintain physical
I love a lava float.
Oh, Orlando says good.
Moro float.
Oh, Orlando says, can you imagine what the lines would be like for the Gideon's Bakehouse if it was in the Magic Kingdom?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that would be insanely crazy. Was that Michael Jordan that passed us earlier?
What would be crazy about that? There would be a virtual queue.
There would be a virtual queue. Well, there's a virtual queue now, isn't there?
Yes,
so,
but are there any other virtual queues inside the Magic?
The Fire Clip. Welcome to the chat. Thanks for jumping in there and saying hello. And subbing, would greatly appreciate it. I tell you what, any ray that comes over from Serena's group is a ray of sunshine. We will gladly welcome in. She is a joy. Not all streamers, I can say, are just someone no matter when you watch. I hope that we're one of those groups, but I tell you what, I will highly encourage anyone to support streamers that are always in a good mood. Always in a good mood. Look up here, guys. It's Chippendale!
Favorite monks.
It's the monks. Hey, Chip. Hey, Dale. We're going to go get Dole Whip. Do you guys want any? We'll bring you some Dole Whip. Anybody want a Dole Whip? Maybe? Yeah. Yes. Chip's hungry.
Chip says yes.
How about you, Dale? You need a Dole Whip? Does he need one? I think he's okay. All right, so I'll bring you 2 then, Chip. How about that? That works. Good to see you guys. Love the Chippendales. Are we still mobile ordering? I know. Why don't we check the mobile order, see what's going on? See what we have. I'm just going to walk up ever so slightly, see if I can see a menu. So over here, you can see the Kokomora float is here as well. Then there's a raspberry and pineapple swirl float. So that might be pretty interesting. And of course, you got your Dole Whip. Linda, he's on a strictly nut diet. I can't believe I offered Dale a Dole Whip and he wasn't interested. Could be. Maybe his blood sugar is low. So Orlando, this looks like a normal day. Have they increased capacity for the day? No, it's still at 35%, but we're closer to it only because of the fact of what today is. We've got a lot of fans over in the area from Tampa Bay. So you want to get something we can share? You're gonna get a Kokomora? Okie dokie. You're gonna put it on you're gonna have that on the side? Or you're gonna get the cake pop on the side? Or are we just... Well, they're just going to stick it in there. I mean, if we can just pop it right back out, you should be okay, right? Hey, it's George. Good to have you on, George. So we are Chantra McGee stopping by to say hello from Serena and the Sunrays. Oh, always love to have a Sunray in the group. If you carry just even a little bit of light like Serena does, we're glad to have you on. Thanks for dropping in, guys. That's awesome. We're gonna have a quick bite over here over at the Aloha aisle. Susan's gonna mobile order it. I think we're gonna get the Kokomora float. Yep, we've got that order in. Kokomora float is it's got a cake pop on it, which is not something Susan can have, being gluten-free. But the way it's just kind of popped in there at the very end, we can pop it right back out. I can do the civic duty of making sure to eat the gluten cake pop, and then we can both share the rest of it. But first time we had that, I think, was over at a Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, I believe it was, back in 2019. I think the first time I remember seeing it. But the only time we ever get to see Moana is over at a either a Not So Scary Halloween party or a Christmas party. And we got bubbles. Oh, Orlando, lots of people being asked to distance but not budging. No, if you were on with us earlier, if you go back and watch, we knew something was happening because the area in front of the Plaza restaurant was being roped off. The hub grass and all that area was roped off. Lots of managers, lots of security. What was going on, we couldn't tell. Well, we decided to walk over to where we can get a good view of that back door into that area, but nothing was happening. So we moved over to the middle area, and when we did, we could see that they were filming They had lights on, they had balloons on. Here's the thing, the crowds were forming because they were all hoping he would come out, or they could get views of it. Maybe he was going to make a public appearance. We were there for probably 15 minutes before we had more cast members come by and were like, no public appearance. Even though we were trying to stay our distance from other parties, not a lot of other people were because the crowds were forming quickly. It's almost as if he had just come out and said hello and been done with it. And then everybody dispersed. It might have made it a little bit easier, which kind of makes me wonder why they didn't do a cavalcade. Because a cavalcade would have been by in 1 minute, and then it would have been all over. It would have been crazy all over. So, awesome. Thank you for the super chat, Anthony the Molar Man. Thank you so much for that. I greatly appreciate it. You guys, we really do greatly depend upon your support and donations. If you can't travel, we love to help you out with travel, but when you can't travel, super chats, PayPals are awesome. Thank you, Anthony. By the way, how is, I know you can't say, but how are things going? AJT. You doing good? We're doing good?
Yes.
Can you say anything? Can you give a thumbs up? Can you give a thumbs down? Can you rap a little bit? I mean,
He can't tell you.
I know he can't tell us. I hate that about television.
He can't tell you.
You know,
He
he can give us a happy face though. So,
Whatever you want.
I know. I get it, Anthony. There's lots of things we know that we can't say anything either, at least not on a public thing. But thanks so much, Anthony, for the super chat. We always love to have you in the chat as well. So, what's our wait time? 'Cause you don't know.
Until it's ready.
So we've got our order in.
10.
We're preparing.
Just waiting to see which one it sends me to. So there's 1, 2, and 3.
And then we gotta wait in that
And
line.
then there's a line.
Like getting that boarding group from Rise of the Resistance.
I think we might have been better off going into the regular line.
Maybe. Could be.
We'll find out. We should track it.
So if you guys are watching our streams for the first time, you're like, oh my gosh, I never knew that the Magic Kingdom was so crowded. It's an unusual day.
Yeah.
It's a special day.
And we are by a popular snack. So sometimes you'll find crowded in different spots.
Andrew's like, it's an hour and 45-minute wait for Dole Whip. 2-hour wait.
Like that,
We could go home and make her. We could go home and make her own Dole Whip at that time.
right?
It wouldn't be the same, I don't think.
One of the tortillas.
We only have one tiki.
Wait, that one is 2.
Just
That one
light.
is, and this one is. Wait, that one is 2. You just can't see them. Every once in a while, I see a little flame pop up.
Limons and the Thompsons up in here. John Paul, welcome to the chat. Good to have you on. It's a beautiful day in the kingdom. Every day is a beautiful day in the kingdom. Sonia says they have snow in the UK, still falling. You know, how about you guys in the Northeast? Do we still have rain? Do we have snow in the? Do we still have snow up in the Northeast right now, guys? How about it, Anthony? Are we still snowing up there, man?
I realized they were moving people to 1 and 2.
This is Steve Watkins' favorite ride. This is Steve's favorite ride. It's his favorite. It's one of my favorite. It's one of my favorites too.
The coconut soft serve is yum.
So Linda said she heard something earlier about a soft opening for Disneyland. We haven't heard anything yet. I do know that they are celebrating. They're celebrating the 20th anniversary for DCA right now.
They are opening up certain restaurants inside of Disneyland. Just the restaurants. Nothing else is open. And that's their workaround of the you're not allowed to be open. You're not part of the Disneyland. But certain restaurants they are opening for dining. Just to try to pull some revenue.
Now, you know what else? You know what actually did open this past weekend though? SeaWorld. SeaWorld San Diego.
Yes, because
See-
they're in San Diego.
SeaWorld San Diego opened up this past weekend. I don't know any details about it or how it went, but they opened up as an accredited zoo. Because it's not a theme park. A zoo can open, but a theme park cannot. So from what I heard, there was to open up. I wonder how that went. We'll have to look into it. We were so busy with Mardi Gras this past weekend, I didn't get a chance to follow up and see how that went. So
I'm glad that they found a workaround, honestly.
everything, yeah, Linda says true, all but the rides. Yep. So you know what? I wonder what is it a cheaper price, I wonder? Just to see the animals?
I don't know.
Jen, thanks for popping in.
Just be happy to be able to go someplace.
Jen's gonna go outside. You know what she's gonna do? Do you wanna build a snowman? Chase is gonna put on his gingerbread hat. All right, Jen, we'll see you later. Have fun. Hey, send me a picture of that snowman. So Andrew says we have snow. We're supposed to get more tomorrow. Jen, they have 8 inches in Massachusetts. Anthony and Mullerman, 6 inches last night. And other Jen got snow yesterday and snow tomorrow for New Hampshire. Wow. A lot of snow. Kokomora float. Ooh, Kokomora float.
So here's the thing about ordering mobile here. They do not prepare your order until you get up to the window.
It melts. It will melt. So the Kokomora float, if you guys have never heard of it, coconut soft serve on top of pineapple juice, non-alcoholic blue curacao syrup, and garnished with a chocolate Kokomora cake pop. Gonna have a little treat with us. Thank you so much for the PayPal from Loving Disney World and for the super chat from Anthony the Molar Man. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys, all of you, for just hanging out with us. Good to have you guys in the chat. Thank you very much. Get that? Sure. I'll follow you. I will follow her. I will follow her wherever she goes. She has the coconut surf. Yeah, that's the thing about floats. Luckily it's not too hot today. But if it is, what happens is as soon as that melts, it goes down into the liquid and then it starts to overflow the side. Hey, did you guys see the Jafar short we put up on our channel the other day? It happened right here. I swear it's one of my favorite moments. I know it's such a bad dad joke, but I had so much fun with Jafar. It's Jafar! And this is Janir. I did not win any cool points with Jafar that night, I'll tell you. If you haven't seen it, go check out the shorts. We've been putting shorts on our channel. It seems to be the thing nowadays. Less than a minute long, just a little bit of Disney or Universal funny goodness.
We've seen several VIP tour guides today. And you might think, wow, that's awesome. They're famous. They get a VIP tour guide. Actually, you don't have to be famous to get a VIP tour guide.
We talked about that before you came.
Yes.
Anyone can get a VIP tour, and if that's something you guys would be interested in ever in a future trip at Disney World, let us know.
Yep.
Not only do you have a personalized guide to help you through the parks, every ride except for Rise of the Resistance, you can get express pass right up to the front. It's really just, it's like the only way that you can get fast passes these days is with that. That and one other we don't speak of because it's secret. But and also we talked about the fact that you can go from park to park. You can park up really easily because you don't go in through the front, you go in through the back.
And you don't have to wait until 2 p.m.
Dee's like, yes, I'd love it, but isn't it expensive? Yes, it is a little on the pricey side,
Yeah.
but
But if you only have a very short period of time here, and there are certain things you just really want to get in, it's a great way to do that.
watch out for the pirate. That's Jock Sparrow. Good to see you, Captain.
It is a set amount up to 10 people.
Right, so if you have 2
in your
people,
party-
it costs the same price as if you have 10 people.
Yeah. So just keep that in mind. If you have a large group of people, over here is tables.
The only reason we've actually been on a couple of VIP tours before, not that we actually were able to pay for it, but because some really benevolent, but nice people invited us to join them on their group because it was the same price. if we joined them or if they didn't. Should we put the crowds in the background? Oh. Benevolent. All right, don't break yourself there, Nemo.
Alright. So I requested that we get the cake pop on the side. I didn't even explain why. I just asked if she could get it on the side for me, and she's like, absolutely. And she was super nice.
They put a cake pop on the side.
She
put it in a little cup.
She did. She actually gave us 2 though. So
Boom!
that's really
Look at that.
cool. That was very sweet of her.
Look at that.
And I can't eat it, so Chris gets to eat too.
Look, they're like little ears. This is sad.
Oh, we've reached critical mass. Oh, give me a straw. It's about to be bad.
We're gonna be that Kokomora on the boat.
We're about to have pineapple juice everywhere. Hang on.
It's gonna be pineapple. Pineapple. By the way, that's our word in our family. If something tastes like pineapple, it's pineapple.
Whew.
How is the pineapple?
It's very pineapple-y. Very. Put it all the way down to the blue.
Here, let me go down. Nobody wants to see my face. Let's see the cheek.
Okay, so I'm not a huge fan of pineapple juice, but mixed with the blue curacao that's in the bottom here, you can see it. It's actually really good.
I'm terrible with that word. Curacao? Curacao? Have a cow?
Yes, exactly. This is much better pineapple flavor than the pineapple cupcake.
Dough.
The coconut soft serve is my jam.
So the Tortuga Tavern is only open through certain times. They've not had enough capacity to open it since the parks have reopened.
Yeah, they just haven't.
Whenever we walk into the park and we saw that the Tortuga was open, we knew that the crowds were big.
It does also allow them additional tables for Pago Spill, since they have to keep extra space between the tables.
But I'm glad they've opened it. Oh, I can smell the coconut.
It's good.
You know, anybody had coconut soft serve? Not the pineapple Dole Whip, but coconut?
The pineapple or the coconut soft serve is amazing.
Oh, wow. Woo! Very much coconut.
It's yummy.
Vicky wants one of the cake pops. I'll save you one for Vicky.
Yeah. He's got an extra, so.
I get an extra, yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Surf Bomb, good afternoon. How are you doing today?
Hey!
How's the weather where you're at? It's kind of overcast today. It's nice weather.
It's not overly chilly and it's not hot, so even though it's kind of cloudy, I don't mind. Like, it's a good temperature out. Yummy.
So at this point, let's see, up to this point,
I'm trying to dip in and get some pineapple. The pineapple with the coconut soft serve is actually pretty good.
beautiful, sunny, and 28 degrees? Is that degrees? Or is that Celsius?
That's the question.
28 degrees doesn't sound pleasant to me.
But for us, 32 degrees is freezing.
Linda says it's sunny and 65 here in
That's
San
nice.
Diego.
Yeah.
I love San Diego.
I miss San Diego.
I miss the park. I miss the zoo, the wild animal park.
Loved that zoo. We got like an annual pass, like a membership, a family membership
so
that
it is
allowed
28
us to bring.
degrees. It's in Jersey,
Oh no.
but it's still beautiful and sunny.
Well, that's
We don't even
something.
have it sunny right now. It's overcast.
I still don't think I'd trade our weather with you. I don't think so. No.
So I'm not a huge coconut fan either, but every once in a while something coconut I like. Like most coconut, something about the texture is not, kind of throws me off, but sometimes, depending on where it is, a coconut
But
cake
this
is really good.
smooth.
There's no texture here, it's just all flavor.
Yeah.
Need to get more of the float in there.
I love a really good coconut cake, like made from scratch with like You brush it with the coconut milk after it comes out of the oven to give it extra flavor. And then you got coconut frosting.
Wow, guys. Dee says it's 9 here in Fort Wayne. Ashley says it's tomorrow at 6. It's warming up.
You guys need to come down here.
Wow.
There's a reason why snowbirds come here.
Sonia
guys.
wants some sun up in the UK. Yeah, I think Orlando and Sonia, they need some sunshine.
You guys definitely do.
I'm glad we had the sun.
Or they need to just start letting you guys come over here.
I'm glad we had the sun rays in here earlier.
You just need to be able to hop the pond.
My father loves coconut cake.
It's true.
It's like I love red velvet.
It's his fave.
He is all about coconut cake, and he makes a really good coconut cake too. Really labor intensive.
Yep.
That's how that's where I always got my coconut cakes, was something he would homemade. He made at home.
He's a good cook. That and his banana pudding. Oh, and his pepper jelly. His pepper jelly's good.
I never cared for the pepper jelly, but they're really good. So, floats, what do? Do you mix up the ice cream with the liquid as you go, or do you eat all the ice cream and then drink the drink?
See, I like to mix it up as I go.
And
The pineapple juice officially tastes good now. Because the coconut has melted into it, which Chris hates.
mix it up. Dee
Does
says
not
mix
like
it, mix
this.
it up. It is getting a lot more mixed. Before it was yellow and blue.
Now it's green.
That's green.
Oh, that's good. And it's creamy.
So Jen, it does mix a little bit, but I don't like it to be completely ice cream liquid mix.
No, he doesn't like. So like that punch, you guys know what I'm talking about, like the party punch.
We talked about this before, the wedding
Yeah.
punch. Where they take a bunch of Sprite and they dump a bunch of sherbet
Baby
into it and it gets all
showers.
melted.
Yeah, he hates that.
Oh my gosh.
He hates that.
Oh.
He doesn't like it at all. Like he's like, eh.
So, I don't know how the Kookaburra float's going to stay here. They also had a raspberry and pineapple.
Yeah, they have a
Floated the
raspberry
boat.
soft serve right now.
Now, later on this week at Disney World, we will start to see the emergence of Valentine's Day treats.
Yes.
They have hit Animal Kingdom, and we'll have to share that. I think we're going to maybe be there next week.
Okay.
But they won't hit here for a few more days.
No.
So I don't know why they're waiting so late to see
I
Valentine's
don't
Day.
know.
Thank you, Dee. No ice cream in the punch. No, thank you. Vicky, we're making Vicky hungry. Maybe that she already
We're
had lunch.
sorry.
And I need to leave.
Chris did not have lunch.
This is lunch.
I was gonna say. This is the keep Chris from getting hangry snack.
I'm gonna let you have the rest of that.
It's officially reached that he doesn't like it stage. He also has his cake pops. They're very cute.
They don't look like the pictures on the display though.
No,
They don't have the little horn antler things on top.
You're right, they don't.
Sometimes they do. Sometimes they try it. They don't have them today.
They pop off, so you put them upside down into the cup.
What's that? Did they pop off? Did they fall off?
No.
No, they just didn't make them today.
There is an extra little white piece though.
Oh, is it an extra face?
Yeah, looks like it.
What is that? It's a sand dollar.
Oh, I'll take that.
What's the sand dollar doing in there?
It's bonus. It's bonus chocolate. We got double and extra chocolate.
It's a sand dollar. I just swimming under the ocean. There's a sand dollar under the ocean. I'm like, what's a sand dollar doing under the ocean? Caught me on a sand dollar.
Ah! It is an actual cake pop, Bespoke Magic, not a marshmallow. So it's a chocolate cake pop, which is why I can't have it.
So yeah, Bespoke, it is actually like balled up chocolate cake.
You guys
dipped in
know
chocolate.
how you make a really good cake pop, right? You could bake the cake, then you cool it and you crumble it up, and then you take some of the frosting that you would have put on the cake and you mix it in with the crumbles until it makes almost like a dough, and then you form it and stick the cake pop stick in, and then you dip it into the chocolate. So it's got cake all in it. It's got gluten. It's very gluteny.
It's very gluteny.
Very gluteny. You know where there were lots of not gluten things this past weekend?
You're not going to talk about Universal at Disney, are you?
I am going to talk about Universal at Disney.
Oh, everybody just dropped off the chat. What happened?
Stop it. They had so many gluten-free things at their festival booths. Unlike Disney. Disney, are you listening? Are you paying attention? We love you. Bring back the gluten-free things, and then I can talk about all your awesome food. But when you only have 3 gluten-free items at all of the festival booths, and they're only located at one of them, then you rob me of the opportunity to say nice things about your food. So I'm just saying, Disney, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Brains.
So you guys can see the chocolate cake there. The arepas. I'm still dreaming about the arepas.
Oh, the arepas were really good.
I want another one. They had 3 flavors. I need to go back and get another
Univer.
one.
Ooh, almost said the word. Univer. Ooh.
I'll say it. I'll say it. Universal. They're having Mardi Gras there. It might have been canceled in NOLA.
Nolings.
New Orleans, but it is alive and well at Universal Studios.
So, I'm sorry that Love and Disney World. Where were you?
Where'd you go?
Dude, you missed it. Oh my gosh. We met like all these celebrities and you weren't even on. Craig missed all of them. Dude, I got to high five Michael Jordan and you weren't even on the stream.
He
Cannot
says
believe he
security
missed
is
that.
on its way.
Yeah. We got to see Serena. Serena
did.
Ray, that was awesome.
Yep, she's like
Here's
a
the
celebrity.
thing.
She should be a celebrity.
The
She's
Gronk
awesome.
is here. The Gronk is here, and I got a bigger smile from seeing Serena.
We love Serena. She's awesome.
And we got terrible connection in the Haunted Mansion.
Connor had an appointment. Well,
So,
yes, generally speaking, doctors frown upon carrying your live stream phone into a doctor's appointment. So,
but cake pop. Gonna cook more for it. Float.
Serena is another live streamer, and she just happened to be in the park today. We have not. I want to say, have we ever run into her in person
No.
while we were both streaming?
No,
at
not
the
since
same
she's
time?
not since she was a cast member.
She was also
We met
on
we met her when she used to work at Port Orleans Riverside.
Yes, but she also participated in the Streamdom, Magic Streamdom fundraiser, just like we did.
I just ate his face.
You did. Unapologetically, just chewed his face off. Super nice, awesome. So she always has such a positive, sunny attitude. So I love that her followers are called her Rays. I think that's amazing. Like Sunshine Rays. She's awesome.
So her group is called the Rays. We've adopted the phrase Magic Crew because
Yes.
I just think I thought it was kind of encompasses a really good idea of our community. Because we can't do anything without all the people that make up the crew. We can't do these live streams without you guys. We can't do these things without your support. So I just thought Magic Crew was really cool. We've got 5 levels of for patrons on our Patreon. If you guys would ever like to join that, check that out.
Yes, you should definitely check it out.
Then search Ear to Ear Magic. And we're going to build that up more and more.
Yep.
So
If traveling is not your thing right now,
Susan got mad at me because I had a secret word of the day for the Friday live stream.
It was just where I thought they had like some secret drinking game or something.
It was fun,
He
wasn't
kept
it?
trying to make me
For
say
those-
a word,
for those
and then
on
every
here-
time I said the word, like everyone
For
went
those
crazy
who,
in the chat.
for those on here who are part of our patrons right now,
Yes,
our patrons
D
who are on
is
right now.
D is a patron.
Was that fun? Was that? Did you guys enjoy that? I thought it was fun.
They were driving me a little crazy though. I'm not gonna lie.
She's like, why do you keep trying to ask me to say that word?
I was like,
It's like
is
a
there
tr-
some drinking game? Take a drink every time Susan says, because it was. He wouldn't say it. He would be like, so
What's that
what
word
is
again?
it? What is that word again? What did we call this thing that we're on? I'm like, that's the kind of thing you do with a drinking game where you want some particular person to say a word. It's getting all of our followers drunk. That's not good.
We want to do more stuff like that. We want to have some more fun behind the scenes kind of things.
Yes.
We'll be adding some more stuff as we do more vlogs and things like that. I also want to make sure we can start putting that stuff up for vlogs earlier on the Magic Crew that you guys have like first dibs on, and have some special videos that only those who are patrons can see.
Yep.
We're working on it. We're getting on that, but we want to build it up. If you want to be a part of that, check it out on Patreon. The link is down in the description. That would be cool if you guys want to join that.
And it helps us in a very practical way. I mean, you're helping us keep the lights on and the kiddos fed. That's kind of a big deal. I mean, they expect to be fed every once in a while. It's crazy.
And so,
Children wanting to be fed.
and for us, it's sort of like, well, Serena used to be a cast member.
Yes.
Here, she got furloughed, and it's kind
Yes.
of rough. We weren't cast members, but we still got furloughed.
He did get furloughed, or
Well,
so to speak.
Well, we got furloughed as being travel agents
Yeah.
because no one was traveling.
Yes.
You can't book, you can't help your clients. So that was really rough.
And when
period.
everything shut down,
We're still
when you can't
trying to work
travel.
through that. It's really hard because a lot of people can't travel.
Yeah.
I myself was in a business for 20 years, got let go.
Yep.
And so had to make the tough decision to try to join this and do this full time. And it's still hard. It really is
Yeah,
hard.
it is.
So we greatly appreciate it. The greatest way we love for you guys to support us is if you know someone or you yourself are traveling. That goes for anything. Whether you're just
Yeah.
getting a hotel room anywhere, or you're doing an exclusive trip.
You're doing a staycation and you need some activities.
If
Totally
you're
hook you up
cruising
with that.
in the future, you know people who do stuff like that. Reach out. Of course, it doesn't cost anything to use us. We have people who have booked with us and just recently traveled. They'll know
Yep.
it doesn't cost anything
It
more,
doesn't cost
and that greatly
anything.
supports us. So thank you guys. Let us know if we can help you out with any quotes and stuff like that. And we'd love to help you, especially when it comes to Disney and Universal. We share our stuff all the time.
Yep.
So
Jen says that she loves being a Patreon. She says it's fun. So, and that is just another way you can support us. If traveling is not something that you feel like you can do right now, but you still would like to offer some support, there are different levels, and you can sign up to be one of our patrons and support us and help us day to day. And we love it when you guys do that. It's an amazing.
So Jen was
just feel
following
very
up. We were
blessed.
supposed to have a giveaway in January.
No.
Still waiting for the item to become
Yes.
available again.
Yes.
We're gonna
It's- it
we're gonna
has
give
not
away.
been available.
We're gonna
It's a
give away
specific
one of the
item.
deluxe prints from Doug Bowley,
Yes.
and whoever wins it, we're gonna have him sign it,
Yes.
just for whoever the winner is. So it's not even gonna be customized for a winner. It's gonna be customized for the winner.
It's nice
but
to be friends with the
I
artist.
just reached out to Doug the other day, and he's like, "Well, they were supposed to be back in." So
Poor
I love the
Doug.
fact
He
that
just
they're.
wants
I love
to
the fact
sell
that they're
his
sold
art.
out. It's a good thing, but
Yes.
you want more, so people can
Yes.
sell. So we're gonna get one of those, and we're gonna give it away to one of our patrons.
Yes, exactly.
So
So you guys are benefiting if you haven't signed up yet and you wanted to get in on that giveaway. You benefit from that. There's like a window. The window is open longer than it normally would be. So now is the time.
And certain things I won't post on Into Your Magic, but I don't have any problem posting it on our Patreon.
Yeah. It's kind of like behind the scenes jokes,
This
fun
is
things.
weird. I got 2 treats.
You did. You got double. And you need to eat it here because you
I
can't.
can't walk with it. I could give it the chip. What if I could throw it up to him?
What if he doesn't catch it?
Then it would be dropped, and it would be sadness in the whole kingdom.
That might be rough.
All right, so I'm gonna eat the second one. I always feel bad eating their cute little
They're
faces
little
off.
tiny.
They're so cute. I mean, they're just like maybe
They're
3
tiny
bites.
little cake
Maybe like
pops.
3 bites, but they're still. I mean, still. In addition to your float, you get a little bit of chocolate cakeness.
Chris
Goodness.
doing the Macarena. What did I miss there?
If I get 100 likes, I'm gonna do the Macarena. I gotta remember how the Macarena goes.
I'm gonna have to pull it up on here.
Hey, Macarena.
Don't do your hips.
Well, I can't do the hips to scare the children.
We're close though, 77.
I told my parole officer I wouldn't do that again.
We only need 23 more likes to reach 100.
So that's really gooey chocolate cake inside there.
It is. Jen says that there's more cake in that than half of the cupcakes at Disney. Olaf.
I got there's still a bunch of frosting on top. You got yourself a Disney cupcake.
Hashtag better than Olaf. Poor Olaf. Why did they make that an Olaf cupcake? He deserved
Olaf
better.
got a bad name.
He deserved better than that.
He did. Snowman deserves to be treated that way.
Diana or Dee, probably what we'll do is we will send it directly to whoever wins it. So the winner will contact them and get their address. Or actually, we should already have their address. I think it's part of the information you provide.
If you sign up for one of the higher tiers on
Yep.
Patreon, we ask that you provide the address of your address. So you never know, we might want to send some stuff out.
Some little
We're gonna make
magical
sure we have
something.
that available.
Yep.
That's really the only thing we'll be using the addresses for.
Yep.
Just so we can send you some cool stuff.
Brenna says they should have Olaf snow cones instead. That I could get behind.
Tell them about the snow cones back at Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party.
Oh, well, we've talked about that before, right? So at the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, they have, instead of trick-or-treating like they have at the Not So Scary, they have cookies because, you know, cookies are kind of a holiday Christmassy thing. Lots of different kinds of cookies that are scattered throughout. But in addition to that, they have a few items that are not cookies. And all of these things are free. They come with your ticket, and you can eat as many as you can without puking. So it's a lot of cookies, potentially.
You can eat as many as you want and puke if you want.
That's true. I don't recommend that, but you could, I guess. But in addition to cookies, they have snow cones, blue snow cones.
They're like snowballs.
Yep. And then snowman-shaped pretzels, warm pretzels.
Oh yeah, those are awesome.
Oh, Caleb loved
But over
the
at the
pretzels.
at the lunching
Loved
pad,
them.
at the lunching pad in Tomorrowland, we everybody got blue snow cones.
Yep.
We're just sitting there eating
And
our
I was
snow
able to
cones.
have that. That's kind of exciting because
The silly,
the
simple little
cookies,
things,
no.
you know, like a snow cone.
Yep.
But I miss that we didn't get to do the Christmas parties this past year.
Our kids also loved the peppermint cookies. So they were almost like a white chocolate cookie, but then they have like peppermint mixed into it, like crushed peppermint candy. Oh, the kids love those. And that particular cookie came wrapped in a pre-wrapped, so a lot of those went into our bag.
And
We just kept swinging back by. Oh, we're ready for another one.
got so many of the
Tuck it away for later.
little pretzels.
Yes.
The pretzels were good, the little snowman pretzels.
They were little, so they were only about yay big. So they weren't
just
like
a little bite.
big.
You don't want to
They were
like
just
fill
like
up
a
on
little,
these. You want to have a little bite here, a little bite there.
But it was
the
like
snow cones were only like this big.
3 rounds, each one a little bigger.
Nice and
Just
warm.
like a snowman.
Salty. Then go get it with a snow cone.
I miss pretzels.
I miss Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party.
Salty and chewy, all the best
Is
things
2021
about
the
bread.
return of the Not So Scary Halloween party, of the Very Merry Christmas parties? We don't know. We think they're going to wait until they just either have to announce it or cancel it.
Yeah,
But
I think
they're not
going
gonna
to
say
wait
one
as
way or
long
the
as
other.
they can because I don't think they want to cancel it unless
No, they don't
want
wanna cancel it. So let's wait and see what happens.
Huge revenue.
Hoping that what was going on right now as far as vaccinations and things and herd immunizations
Yeah.
and stuff like that all comes to
Yeah.
a better path so that eventually we're going to be able to open things back up. Will they open up more park reservations for October 1st? Bespoke was asking about that earlier. I
That-
think we have to get to a point where
yeah.
they can open up past 35%. If they go
Yeah.
from 35 to 40 or 45% as far as what they're doing, as soon as
Yeah.
that opens
I think
up,
for just
the
a brief
calendar will just
window.
open up.
Yeah.
And you can grab it then.
I kind of don't even expect them to say. I think it'll just open.
They won't say nothing.
They
They'll
won't
just
say
do it.
anything. Yeah.
So, hopefully we can do Not So Scary, because Jen's going to wear her
Hi.
Captain Marvel jumpsuit.
Oh, I want to see that.
I say you do that anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just come because they let you.
Off the
Last
airplane.
year,
Off the airplane. Just show up as Captain Marvel.
last year they let everyone just come in with their costumes all the time.
Yeah, that was really cool.
That was fun.
All
Which
right.
is why we need to find the costumes, the Move It, Shake It. It's not the Move It, Shake It ones. Which is it? Do they use the same? They're not exactly the same.
Yeah, the Mouse Could Dance It, yeah.
The Mouse Could Dance It costumes.
Move it, shake it, mouse could dance it.
I like that one.
All right, so.
Super cute. Where are we gonna go? What are
Well,
we
it's only a
gonna
10-minute
do?
wait on Haunted Mansion now.
What?
Not that I want to do that again.
Wow, it's a longer wait for Dumbo. Dumbo is a longer wait than Haunted Mansion right now.
30, 40, 30,
You need to
15.
show a list.
Oh, was that?
No.
Ah.
Yeah. It's magical. The button, the show list button.
15 minutes for Winnie the Pooh. Barnstormer we just did the other day.
Like Winnie the Pooh.
I haven't done Space Ranger Spin in a while. Peter Pan's
Stink at
Flight.
that game though.
Still, I do better at that than I do Men in Black. No, I killed it. I killed it on Men in Black the other
He
day.
did.
I was blown away.
He beat
I did
me.
267,000 points on Men in Black.
But we were going through with friends, and we wanted them to see the regular queue line, and the line was short. So we went through with Haunted Mansion 138 and her husband through the regular queue line, which meant they like split it. Like there's like two lines that run parallel, and normally we're always on the side to the left. And when you don't do the express pass, then you're on the one on the right, and that totally threw me off. I didn't know what to aim for.
I actually beat her for once
He
and
did.
forever.
He beat me.
And that's the first thing she said was, "Well, I'm on the other side."
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
It is.
So, all right. So I know Andrew wants us to ride Splash Mountain.
What is the wait time currently for
30
Splash?
minutes.
That's shorter than it was. It was
Yeah.
65.
Should we go ride Splash Mountain?
You
Anybody
guys
else
want to go get
Anybody
wet?
want to go ride Splash Mountain? Anybody want to take a
Anyone?
bath? I mean, I just bathed on Saturday, but
No.
I could do it again.
Yeah. Can't hurt. Oh no. See, very particular snow to make a snowman out of. I will say
Oh.
that in
Fluffy
Atlanta,
snow.
when we lived in Atlanta in Georgia, we didn't get snow often, but when we did, it was actually normally really good snow for making snowballs or snowmen. It was very sticky. It was very wet. I find it odd to describe snow as dry, but that dry, fluffy snow doesn't really like to be
It
compressed.
doesn't stick. It doesn't
Yeah.
compact very well.
We had very
Yeah,
wet.
don't ask us, the
snow.
people from Florida. We know all about it.
All about it.
Yeah.
All about it.
I can
Yeah.
tell you about it. Don't you just love people who are experts in things they have no knowledge about?
It is, Brenna's, you're right. Wet
Yeah.
snow is both the worst and the best, yes.
Um,
It would melt on the roads and then freeze into ice, so. We know all about ice. Yeah. Hilly, too. Atlanta's a very hilly town, lots of hills and curving roads, and freezing rain. That's what they get there instead of snow most of the time. They don't go together. Hills with ice don't go together at all.
all right, let's go ride a ride. Who wants
Let's
to
do
go?
it.
Let's go.
You need to put your mask on.
Let's go fly a kite.
And I am going to take my backpack with me.
Let's go ride. Up to the atmosphere.
All right.
Ah. Okay,
Big talker.
mask it. Pop it. Shake it. Twist it. Good to have you. Good to have you on, Taylor. Wow, that's the line for pirates. Eek. Ooh, that's a long one. We're almost out of Adventureland. I hear music. I hear music. Did we miss it already? Oh, we missed it. I'm gonna dance along with Mickey. We missed it. We did. It's a good time. To the east, yeah. Rocket to the west, yeah. Celebrate now. Party with the best, yeah. Woo! It's a good time. Hope you guys are having a great time this afternoon. If you are, don't forget to hit that like button. Smash it up for us. Greatly appreciate it. Can we get to 100 likes today? I hope so. That's all up to you guys. Thank you guys for making it happen every day. We're gonna go get splashed out. Oh, there they go. It's Donald on top. That's weird. Look, Donald's up there.
He is rocking out.
And Pluto.
Whoa, Donald is rocking. Did you see that? He just caught air. He did like a up in the air. Big old duck feet for showing.
Bum, 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 bum. Well, see, the reason Donald's up there is because of the regular float that Donald's on. It was being used for the publicity pictures and video that was being done behind the scenes. So, Donald.
And they do actually have 4 floats like that.
4 floats and then the main float in the front. Yep.
Then move it, shake it.
That's right. Craig called it up there. Hi, Candy Tink. Good to see you on. Just watching Donald. I like it when Donald gets his attention. I like it when Donald gets to be up on top. Boy, he is loving it too, isn't he?
I am telling you.
Normally Goofy's up there. Ready to party. We won't be late.
There he did it again. Oh my gosh. He's like jumping up in the air.
You're excited. M-I-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U-S-E. Hey! Come on, everybody. Put your ears on. Thanks for joining us again, guys. We greatly appreciate it. If you guys are watching us for the first time, we stream from the parks every Monday, every Friday, sharing with you guys the magic that we get to experience on a regular basis. We want to make sure we can share it with you guys. And if you're looking to vacation here at Walt Disney World, reach out to us, let us know. We'll be glad to help you plan your trip. All the way from getting your pricing, planning your days, getting your park reservations, helping out with Disney dining plans, and who knows, maybe even getting Disney reservations for a Disney dining plan if it returns here in the future. No cost to use us. We get paid by the vendors when we help you. Same price as if you call Disney yourself, except you've got someone who's going to help you every time you call. Same person. And then also, we try to look out for you, so we try to get your costs down. New promotions come out in the future. We will modify your reservation and bring your cost down as well. So don't think, well, wait a minute, there's no sale on right now. I want to wait for the sale to go open. Don't do that. Get the room you want while it's still available. Then when the promotions come out, if we haven't already done it for you, we'll reach out there and lower the cost of your reservation. I love sending those emails, by the way. I love sending an email to somebody going, hey, I just took $250 off your vacation. Hope that's okay. That's always a fun email. I'm looking up there at the Brayers. Andrew, how funny would that be if they put like Gronk or Brady into like some kind of cosplay costume, or dressed them up as one of the Move It, Shake It dancers, and they just danced along with the parade the whole time. Nobody knew about it until it showed up on Disney Parks blog tomorrow. I'd love that. It doesn't look like 35 minutes to me. This looks like longer than 35 minutes, but you know what? The Move It, Shake It just went by. So that this may have been a lot of people jumping out of it kind of a deal. Yes, exactly, Jen. Like seeing the real Jack Sparrow show up on Pirates. Actually, one of my favorite experiences like that, guys, of all time that I've seen that Disney has done was a few years back when they had a meet and greet over at Disney's California Adventure for Spider-Man. And they had Spider-Man out on the streets. He was meeting with guests, and as they were meeting with Spider-Man, they were just kind of talking. I don't remember. They were just kind of hanging out with Spider-Man, right? And, you know, all of a sudden Spider-Man was doing all these cool tricks and flips and doing these really cool things. And they were just kind of talking with him. And all of a sudden, Spider-Man took his mask off. And it was Tom Holland. I'm like, can you imagine if you're like hanging out over at, you know, Avengers campus with their Spider-Man, and he took his mask off and it was Tom Holland, and you're like, that was these guys, you know, they did it with a couple of different groups, but that was a great video. It's from probably about 3 years ago. But you know, if you've never seen it, go check it out. I think they probably have it on the Disney Parks YouTube channel. But that was fun. The lights are on. Oh, what was that I'm seeing here? Katie Tink, this morning we had a 10-car pileup on one of the highways. Oh, yeah, there was a similar accident like that was reported a couple of days ago. Remember, in one of the other states. I'm like, those are just, I mean, it's a terrible domino effect. Rachel's wanting the dining plan to come back. She needs it for her trip coming next year in 2022. Let's hope we've got them back by 2022.
I have several clients that are hoping that it comes back this year.
Yes, I'd love to have it coming back this year.
Have they said anything about it? I'm like, no.
Not yet. This year, please, this year. We'll have to take you guys over to Tom Sawyer Island. We'll have to do an earlier live stream one day. Just to go check it out. Jen, I left for work 40 minutes early yesterday, and I live 4 miles away. Whew. I know I've experienced it like that. Think about it in the South when we get stuff like this when we used to live in Atlanta. They talk about, what was it called? Snowmageddon. Snowmageddon in Atlanta. Was it 2014? I'm trying to remember now. I think it was 2014. That was terrible, guys. I mean, it's bad enough to have snow and ice for people who know what they're doing with it, but to have it in Atlanta, nobody knows what to do when they're driving. But when we had that, it was so bad that I don't know if Steve's still on. Steve, are you still on, man? Steve on here was in Alpharetta and left, and he took in like 3 hours later. He was only halfway home, and he only lives like 20 minutes away. So he actually went back to the office and ended up sleeping at his work office because just no way to get home. I had people who were stuck on I-20. This is in Atlanta now. I mean, so we're not talking major blizzards, but it's enough to bring the whole system down. I had people who were stuck on I-20 who ended up sleeping in their cars at night. And I know somebody who opened up their sales kits from their cars just to have something to eat and drink, was eating their food that they were supposed to be, delivering and selling because they didn't have anything to eat. They couldn't get off the interstate. It was just so bogged down. So, no, so Steve is still on. He says, I believe I actually stepped in your office that night. Yes, I believe you did. When were you telling me about it? He made a little nest under my bed with all the paper clips and pins and stuff. And so, I mean, that was, I don't know what it was. I think I was working from home that day, back in the day, and thinking, I'm so glad I didn't go in the office. And then you sat there and told me the next day you ended up going back and sleeping in the office. It's not even that comfortable of office, really. So, imagine, what it's like for people in the South having to deal with snow like that. All of a sudden, it happens everywhere else on a much more regular basis. That was a one day working from home was a godsend, I tell you what. Steve, did you clean up your mess, Steve? I'm laughing because I'm like, he did a pretty good job because I had no idea some guy was sleeping under my desk the night before when I came in there. I have to go in and call my boss. I can't come to work because there's a dude sleeping under my desk and I'm afraid to go in my office.
I'm gonna head home.
All the snacks in the fridge were gone. Deanna, we somehow have never rode Splash Mountain, but plan on it on our next trip in a couple of weeks. Is there such thing as a seat where you might get less wet? Now, there are differing opinions about that. I have my own opinions about where you get least wet and more wet. Let me let Susan answer that first. Where do you think? Well, first of all, there is one definite answer. When it's fully operational, fully running, which right now it's not going to be. I think there's a couple of features that have been turned off until it gets a little warmer.
Left side of the boat.
Always get in, if you want to be less wet, get in the boat first. If you get 2 people riding together or 3 people riding together, if you get some small ones with you, the first person in the boat, if everything is operational, is least likely to get really wet at the end. We'll show you when we get to that point. So reason is at the very end of the ride, there is a spot where your log may get stopped, and there is a waterfall on the right side of the boat. And if you're on the right side and you get stopped at the waterfall, you just got to sit there and take it like a champ. It's just the water just continually just hits you and you'll get a little wet. But as far as like front to back, my opinion, this is, like I said, it differs. We'll let everybody in the chat give their opinions too. Yeah, if you're a little bit less tall, if you're one of the shorter ones, I find that the front seat actually gets me less wet. You duck down a little bit and the water just goes right over your head. This is coming from our experience with having 3 kids. When I'm sitting with the kids in the front, if we were ever in the front and they're ducking down, oftentimes they didn't get very wet at all. So, good afternoon, Christy's Corner. Good to have you on. So, this is what I would say. And Christy, you tell me if you've got an opinion. It says Christy's on here. Christy I want everybody in the chat to tell me what you think. I think the best place to sit if you want to get least wet is on the front seat in the front row on the left side. Because on your left, you're not getting the waterfall on your right. And you can duck down and the water will go over your head if you're when you're coming down the hill. So I'm curious to see what you guys think. Cupcake Chaser, yes, Michael Jordan is in the Magic Kingdom today. Yes, I think we walked by him earlier. We saw the entourage, but we did not catch him. We'll have to keep an eye out for him again next time we walk by.
You should get Lily that little cooking kit.
I know, I should.
That monthly subscription for
No one else
year,
told me that
and then
my
she'll
side,
make-
Chris's side,
she'll
got
make
so
track
wet
of
my
the
phone
bills.
was in that pocket. Oh, wow.
Love it.
Yeah, it's I tend to always, as the dad in our group, whenever our family's riding, I always tend to get in last. And by doing so, I'm always the one sitting on the right side of the seat, and I'm always the one who catches the waterfall. Love the shirt, by the way. That's awesome. She had on a Splash Mountain shirt with Bear Rabbit on it.
But now the line
Candy T says, I really don't mind getting wet, especially if it's hot. That's true. Lots of times we ride the ride to get wet. But, you know, depending on what you're wearing or what kind of temperature it is that day. Now, I will say at this point, Deanna, this time of the year, lots of times they turn that waterfall off if there's any chance of it being a little bit cooler. If it's very cold or a little bit on the cooler side, they'll turn that waterfall off just so people don't get stuck there and get overly wet. So if you're coming on a really hot day, more than likely that waterfall is going to be running. So keep that in mind. D got drenched sitting in the third row. Yep. Christy's Corner says she's got about 30 minutes left to work and then Girl Scouts. We got to get some cookies out this year. Get some cookies sold. Jen, hot out, cold out, no water ride for me. I don't like the feeling of walking around damp or wet, chafing, LOL. You're talking to the person right here who doesn't like the wide water rides. I'm shocked that she's so willing to.
of the water. So, for example, I will ride this one because usually you don't get very wet. Chris lets me sit on the left side. But I will not ride the water rides at Universal because you don't maybe get back on those rides with very wet rides. I can't deal. Cannot. It's true.
No, she will not. She will not ride the Popeyes and Bluto's Bill Trap barges over at Universal's Islands of Adventure, which, by the way, is under refurbishment right now. The walls are up and you cannot ride it. She will not ride the Ripsaw Falls. You also get very wet. She leaves that with me and the kids. So.
A really extreme system is the chlorine, though, and even though bromine isn't quite chlorine, it's close enough that if I get enough of it on me, it irritates my asshole. So a little bit's okay.
I say,
Drenched in it, not so much.
Wolf Call Leader, how long do you guys normally stream? Usually when we do a stream, we do usually about a minimum of 3 hours. So we usually go between 3 to 4 hours is when we normally go through. Now, if we're having a special day.
Into hour 4 now.
Yep, so we're coming into our bonus time. But if we have a special day, like, first day of a festival or something like that,
Might run longer.
we may go a little bit longer to get as much information in for you guys as possible.
Yep.
So,
This is probably like this ride. and the ride down.
Christie's Wolfgang Leader, all of them are saying, nope, not a big water ride fan either. Oh, Linda B, if you're wearing jeans, no, that's pretty much that's a no. If it's cold enough to where I'm wearing blue jeans, I'm not riding water rides. Because that will make your inner thighs very unappreciative of all the things you've done for them that day. And it will not go well for you. That's bad.
This line is an example of one of those lines where you need to ignore them every 6 feet apart and pay attention to the markings on the ground.
Yeah, because
they loop back and forth, there are some spots where they don't put
We're way
marks
back here.
because of where they overlap. So,
just stay behind the
for
lines.
example, right here, there's a mark there, and then there's another mark way over here. It's easily 15 to 20 feet here between them, but it's also right next to this space. So.
Yeah. Yep, Christy, we saw earlier today, we did get to see the Gronk up on top of Mickey and Minnie's normal float for the Mouse Could Dance Parade. It was behind the wall, behind Main Street. They were doing some publicity shots and videos. We got in the right spot. You had to be right at the right spot. Zoom in and you could see him on top. He had balloons on both sides. I'm predicting if it's not this afternoon, first thing tomorrow, they'll have something up as far as pictures and video on Disney Parks blog about it. So. That's right, we were able to see the back of Gronk's head. Splash is the only water ride acceptable for me. I always ask for last straw and rarely get all wet. Here's the thing. When you go to ride Splash Mountain, you can get off of Splash Mountain fairly dry.
Yeah, it's not uncommon.
It's not uncommon at all.
Just a little wet.
There have been times I've gotten off and completely dry, just depending on where we've stood and where we've been and how it goes that particular day. Now, when you go to Universal's Islands of Adventure and you go to ride Billy Do Ride's Ripsaw Falls, you're gonna get wet.
You will get very wet.
It's not even a question.
They actually have those dryer units outside of both of their water rides,
Charge you
and they
$5.
are used often.
If I'm not wearing shorts or quick dry something when I'm with the kids and they want to ride, I just don't ride with them.
Yeah.
I hate to not ride with them if they want to, because you know it's an experience to come and have some fun with your kids, and I enjoy that. But if I'm not dressed the part, I'm just not going to do it because it would take forever to dry. Or like if you're wearing jeans, that's extremely uncomfortable. So.
We're walking past that long stretch now. It's that 20-foot stretch.
The 20-footer. Little bird houses. Jen says Splash Mountain reminds me of the log ride at Canopy Lake Park in Salem. And you just don't get that wet just enough or take care of your phones. That birdhouse up there actually has a bird in it, and speaking. Now, guys who are watching, I highly recommend that when you're going on trips and you're doing theme parks and the like, let me show you what I use. I've used them for years. I need to get a new one, by the way. I probably had these for the past 4 years. I don't know, maybe even longer than that. I get them from Columbia. There's other brands that make them. I just know I can get them at Columbia. And they are these wallets. Right here, mine's pretty worn. It used to be all black, you know, the edges. But it is a sealed wallet. And when you pop it open, all of your stuff is right there inside. The reason I like this, waterproof. Since we ride water rides and we do stuff at the parks all the time, having a waterproof wallet makes a huge difference.
You get caught out in the rain.
So it doesn't matter if you get caught out in the rain, if you ride a water ride or something like that. All of your cards stay dry, all of your money stays dry. If you've got paper tickets or business cards inside, they stay dry. And they do really well. Here's the funny thing. I lost one of these on a roller coaster.
Yep.
Six Flags over Georgia. And I thought it was done. They contacted me. I went to Lost and Found. They contacted me 3 days later to said, we've got your wallet. You can come get it. And there was a big dent on the side of the wallet. But they gave it to me. Everything was in there, including the money. The only thing I was missing two things. I was shocked. I was missing my library card and my gym card. By the way, I used to have a gym card, by the way. No comments, Andrew. No, I'm like, that was awesome, because if I'm going to lose things, those are the two easiest things in my wallet that I could have replaced. And so I was just shocked. So all of my money, everything was still in place, and it was just a dented wallet, and I just had to buy another one. I think they run for about $10 at Columbia. They're not bad at all. So if you guys are going to a theme park and, the guys in the group are like, well, what do I do for wallets and stuff like that? Consider getting something like that. Keeps everything dry. And it's pretty good as far as keeping things together. Now, the flip side of it is, if you take it out and you drop it on the ground, good luck. Because it will pop open like a jack-in-the-box, and they go everywhere. Andrew, show us that gold card that's in the wallet.
Grandpa and Grandma look lost.
You looking for somebody in their group?
No, they're going through the fast pass.
Oh, okay.
So they have a dash.
Andrew wants to know if you can see the gold card.
Right.
Yeah.
We each have one of those of our own.
So I do have in here. I'll show you my gold card. Here's my gold card. Right there. Just in case. Look at all the peoples. Andrew's like, I thought you were only on a seafood diet. Yeah, seafood, I eat it. That's only
My favorite kind.
That's, I do that at Disney a lot.
It's really easy to be on a seafood diet.
Yep. Yeah, my old boss had, Jim, my old boss had one of the Black American Express cards. It's amazing some of the benefits he got from using that card. He traveled so much that he was automatically upgraded to first class whenever he flew.
If you ever contact us to do a quote for Universal, make sure to mention if you have an Amex and would like to book using that card. They have special unique discounts that you can only get with an Amex, just like Disney has
With the Chase card.
for the Chase card.
Yeah, if you have a Chase Visa card, bank card, or a credit card, let us know about that. There's special discounts for those. Matter of fact, there's some pretty good deals right now for the spring. If you happen to have one of those cards, so let us know. Christy says, I have a friend who travels for work and he hardly ever has to pay for flights or hotels. So that is how we got into this massive ear-to-ear magic in the first place. So, Christy, I used to travel quite extensively for my job, telecommunications, back in the day.
Like 5 out of 7 days for a year.
Yeah, I flew out every Sunday afternoon and came in every Friday night, like every week for like 2 years, working my job at that point. So it was, a lot of work, a lot of travel. I accrued quite a few points for Marriott, which is why when we had a chance to do something for a Thanksgiving holiday, and it wasn't Thanksgiving, actually Christmas, I decided I needed to take a little bit of extra time off and do something extensive with the family. So I booked a Disney World vacation for an entire week, and we didn't pay for a hotel because, well, I had all those Marriott points. And we did that on a regular basis whenever we travel down here. I almost always stayed in a Marriott hotel because I didn't have to pay for the hotel room because I just used my Marriott points. But the great thing about that is that this is how this all came about. We were on that vacation. We were staying in a hotel. And I said, well, we don't have to pay for a hotel. So looked at tickets and I realized we can get an annual pass for only X number of dollars more. And I told Susan, I said, well, I figured it out. If we come a total of 12 nights or 12 days of Disney World, trips or Disney World stays inside of a park, 12 days of the next year, we'll get our money's worth out of this. So I upgraded everybody to an annual pass. And then every time we had a long weekend, every time we had a holiday, every opportunity we had for any kind of extended time that I wasn't working or having to travel away, we came down here. We used our Marriott points. We stayed in a hotel. Our tickets were paid for since we had an annual pass. And we ended up staying, it was a insane number of days in the parks that first year. It's almost embarrassing to tell people, but we tried to get our money's worth out of that annual pass, and we did. We did. I think we figured it out. We took the amount of money we paid for the annual pass, divided it by the number of days we were actually in the parks, and I think we spent like $7 a day for that year every time we came in the park. I know, Christy, right now the Universal passes are awesome because you can actually buy one. I don't know when they're going to reopen annual passes for Disney World. I think it's going to be when they kind of open things up fully, because I think right now they want to make sure that pass holders can get in. So it may be a while before we get annual passes back available that aren't like brand new ones for sale again. But Universal, we can sell passes day and right, you know, left and right. Matter of fact, if you guys are interested ever in purchasing a Universal Studios annual pass, we can sell those as part of your package. So let us know. We'll be glad to add them to it. I think I quoted one gentleman for his trip for his family, and it cost $200 more to upgrade to an annual pass. But he got 15 months because right now they get an additional 3 months free when you got by 12 months. So he gets 15 months passage to Universal Studios, and it only cost him $200 more for an entire family. Look, it's a hidden Mickey.
It is.
Kind of.
A long time back.
Wow, the line just really moves up quickly, doesn't it? There's a bear behind you. Shoe fly, don't bother me. Oh, I missed that. Wolf Call Leader, how practical is it for a single adult to go to Walt Disney World? Yep. Sorry, I missed your question earlier. How practical is it for a single adult to go to Walt Disney World? I don't know about practical, but I tell you what, it happens all the time. And it's not uncommon for people to come and enjoy the rides together or as they're by themselves and have a good time out of it. We're in the front row, guys. Oh, we're in.
Reach under and hold on the movement bar, please. Under and forward.
So I'm not sure what your definition of practicality is, but I know it happens all the time.
Yep.
And oftentimes people find when they get here, they usually end up finding a buddy or two and end up enjoying the parks with them. 26 minutes, Andrew says.
It's not bad.
Woohoo! Wow, 3 boats at a time. So if you haven't done so already, guys, do us a favor, hit that like button, smash it down for us.
You ask me, sooner than later, the fox and the bear will check that prayer rabbit for sure.
Woo! Oh, that was cold water.
It is cold water. And you have the little splash turned off right here.
The waterfall is turned off?
Yeah, with a little
So
splash.
normally when you're riding, it was Deanna who was asking, usually there's a spout right over here. You hear the little jet, there's a little jet right there that when the cars go down, it shoots water out and sprays the people over on this side. When it's operational fully and it's hot, this spot right here will get people wet. Those on the right side of the boat, twice as more likely to get the water. Hey! That wasn't fun. I got wet.
I just got a little bit of that.
I got it all. My whole entire shoulder is wet. It's crazy. So Wolf Call Leader, if that's something you're interested in, if you're looking at it, I'll be glad to price something out for you, just to let you know. Of course, there's no obligations, and let you see what we can find. You can always shoot us an email over at chrisedwards@travelmation.net. I'll look some pricing up for you and let you know what you might look for. Nah, yeah, it's wet.
Here's our first real fall.
Hey, Colin! Colin's just in time for the slip and falls. All right, Colin, I need you to shout out loud. Here we go, slip and falls. Woo! Oh!
Oh, that was very cool.
Oh, you got it. You got it. Hey, 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 she got it. You got the big one that time.
It's not even like a little bit. It's
Oh,
sticky.
pretty good treasure board.
That's what you ask us. That's what we know.
Pretty good treasure board. Pretty good treasure board. Oh, look, it's a bare bottom. Oh, the Family Channel. Oh, no Brer Rabbit today. This place, Robin Hood.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, that was a good drop. Again! Again! Woo! Everybody's got a laughing place, laughing place. Go ho ho. Laughing place, a laughing place. Ho ho ho. Come on in, give us all a drink. You'll find yours on no ho ho. Ho ho ho. Woo!
Wait a minute, Grandpa. Let's talk this over.
I bet you wish you never
We'll show you a laughing place. Time to be turning around.
Only you could.
Everybody's got a laughing place. Maybe this one is yours. And wait till you see that old Brer Rabbit. He sure ain't laughing no more. If you finally found your laughing place.
Well, I'll just have to skin you.
Whoa! Whoa! No!
That was not okay. That was not okay.
I tell you, Brer Rabbit.
Oh, this is when you need sunglasses. Oh, I got all in my eyes.
Woo.
Oh.
When you drop down there, you're gonna get your hair wet,
It's not foggy. My phone's all wet.
and your bear, and your fox, and everything else wet too. Woo! Do we have everybody with us? Did you guys get wet?
Please remain fully seated.
Oh, who's standing
Who's
up?
standing up on this thing? All right, did you get wet? I got wet. I got really wet. Woo! Wet. Oh, I got wet.
That was unpleasant
That was fun.
for you.
For me. For me to ride on. Woo. I'm all shiny. Stay shiny, pony boy, stay shiny. Now, normally we'd have ourselves a waterfall coming right over that edge right here.
Inevitably, you stop there.
You stop right here, and whoever's on the right side is going to get a waterfall over their shoulder the entire time.
Splashy, splashy.
We got a big log jam today.
Yeah, it doesn't normally back up quite as far as it is today.
Oh, what a wonderful day. You know, it is a wonderful day.
Ow.
I'm having a fun day. I'm glad you guys are hanging out with us today. Hope you guys are having an awesome day as well.
Alrighty then.
Hey, wait, this isn't Universal? No, it's not Ripsaw Falls, because you know how you can tell? If we were on Ripsaw Falls, we wouldn't be dry at all.
I was gonna say, we wouldn't be wet. We'd be drenched.
We would be dripping wet if we were on Ripsaw Falls. Home sweet home is the lesson today.
Don't you worry, Mr. Bluebird. I learned my lesson. The brown patch is where you belong, and the bright patch is where you're gonna stay. One of these days, I gotta thank Grandpa's airplane family for bringing me back home to my brown patch.
Doo-dah, zippity-yay.
I'm not in my home now, and I'm gonna stay.
Well, Linda B, glad to have you on with our Monday stream today. Have a great workout tonight. And we can't wait to see you on the next live stream. Have a magical one, Linda. We'll see you next time. The glasses are completely fogged.
No, no.
So foggy. Home is a lesson today. I like to have a little air assistance. All right. I got wet. Tolerable though, very tolerable. Small price to pay for a fun ride.
I'm cold.
You're cold?
Also, my butt got very wet. It's unpleasant.
Did you just say that on a live stream?
Yeah, my bottom is...
She's got a soggy bottom. She's got a right soggy bottom. Can't believe you shared that with everybody.
Nobody likes the soggy bottom.
Nobody likes a soggy bottom. I'm gonna take your word for it. I think the lens on our camera might have gotten a little wet. It's not a bare bottom, it's covered.
I'm like ducking.
Yeah, you are ducking. We get an automatic with our memory maker, but it's not been working lately, for some reason, strangely enough.
Double dip in there.
Saturday a week ago, I was in Hollywood Studios with some friends, and we didn't get any of our pictures for that day. It was really weird. Let's go on through and see if there's anything special
Probably not.
in the splashdown photos. You never know what we might find. Masks. Lots of masks.
They have dry shorts.
Some quick dry shorts.
Yeah.
There you go. That's what you need.
After you get really, really wet.
Take those jeans off, put them in your backpack, throw some shorts on. Some sort of hoodie here. What's the hoodie? It's a Mickey hoodie. Classic Mickey.
Because when it's cold and you're wet.
You want a hoodie. How wet does your mask get on splash? You know what?
This time it was not too bad, but I did get a little wet.
It's just ever so slightly. And here's the difference between Universal and Disney. When you get on a ride at Universal that is considered to be a category, it's a water ride, they will allow you to remove your mask once you are seated inside your ride. And you're not going to be moving around her. Because once it gets fully wet, you can't breathe through it too well. So they want you to put it away to keep it dry. And that goes for rides such as Jurassic Park River Adventure, Ripsaw Falls, and Bluto's and Popeye's Bill Trap barges. Now, the question is when next month, when the water park reopens, are they going to do at Disney here like they did over at Universal when Volcano Bay was open, which Volcano Bay will reopen this month on March 27th. So rules at water parks are a little different because of the fact that they don't want people swimming and with masks on. You can't breathe.
No.
So it will be a little different during water parks. Please be aware of the fact. It's Taylor! Were you just commenting? I just saw somebody say something, hate Jermaine, and I'm like, I didn't see her comment. How are you? Are you here to see the Super Bowl parade that didn't happen?
No, I didn't come for that.
How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing awesome. You guys, this is Tremaine at Disney, aka Taylor. She is now a full Floridian. And ever since you've been here, we haven't had any hot weather or sunshine. What happened?
I know, it all went out the door. I was gonna say, you brought the cold.
No, I'll tell you what, the other day. Oh, thank you so much. You guys having fun? Awesome. So if we had a bad day a week ago Monday at Disney Springs, if you didn't go and one-up it by going live like 2 days later, that looks so cold. I mean, we were freezing on Monday.
Yeah, I had my phone like this because I forgot my gimbal, and by the time I couldn't
you couldn't feel it.
Oh my gosh, it's frozen.
So if you guys, by the way, you guys probably, if you're watching, you're already following Tremaine at Disney. You know over here. Make sure you give her a subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. And she is just getting started out on the YouTube game, and she's going live. And I hope that you're going to be able to hang out with us some on future live streams. You're going to come. So that would be awesome, you know, and we can come over, and especially once things get kind of open back up and nice and bright and shiny again. You should come over. We'll bring Liberty over, and you can Liberty can be your like ride partner and stuff like that. So, because you know she needs somebody to ride with every once in a while as well. So, what are you up to today?
I'm just here. I had a break, a work break, so I'm like, I'm going to Magic Kingdom.
There you
So
go.
I'm just here, just kind of wondering.
Awesome.
So, have you ridden anything yet?
What?
Have you ridden anything yet?
Haunted, and then I just got off of Country Bears, so
Oh, Country Bears.
yeah, that's my favorite.
We got to see the Country Bears the other day as we were walking past the parade, and we turned up. The bears were like full into the parade. It was pretty funny. They were loving it. I love it when the Country Bears kind of mimic the parade and do the parade thing. So, oh, they do. It's like, well, you know, they are kind of got front row seats to the show the whole time. So the question is if Mickey goes inside the Country Bears, does he know all the words too? I bet he doesn't. I bet he doesn't. Not as much as the Country Bears know what's going on out there. I'd love the Country Bears get dressed up in the Move It, Shake It parade and have them shake it. Have them move it to the west. Yeah, that'd be awesome. So, if are you heading out or are you still hanging out?
I'm still hanging out. Yeah.
Because well, we're gonna go sign off, but we need to sign off at the castle. So we're gonna walk to the castle, and you're gonna walk up with us. Cool. I was about to say if you're still having fun, I don't want to like take you away from like Big Thunder or anything.
I'm just here to be here. Like that's like
We
my favorite thing.
we do
now,
that
is
as
just
well.
being here to
Isn't
be
that
here.
awesome? Just to kind of do that.
Yeah.
Oh, so Lovin' Disney World has talked about the other day has that he would just love to just kind of show up and just be in the parks whenever he wanted to. Has it really sunk into you yet that that's what you can do now?
No.
Or are you still kind of loving it?
Yeah, I keep forgetting like I'm so close. I'm like, oh, I want to go to Disney, but I'm like, wait, I can go to Disney if I want to right now.
Just kind of a last minute thing.
Yeah.
You know what we used to do last year and the year before? Whatever we did throughout the day, at the end of the day, we would just go to Universal to go to the Mardi Gras parade.
Yeah.
That was it. We just go to the parade, we get beads, some gator bites, and then we go home.
Yeah, it's awesome.
To have that flexibility is pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Bubbles. I love the bubbles. So we would do that. We had so many beads back in 2019. It was amazing. We'd walk out. Liberty was barely able to walk.
You wouldn't be able to see her neck.
She's just like have so many beads. I just realized I got water all over the gimbal. So. So she would often say, "Well, Dad, if you catch beads, can you give me some of your beads?" I'm like, "Honey, you're too cute, and I'm not cute. You're gonna get a whole lot more beads than I am." But it was so funny. We would leave the Mardi Gras at Universal, and you couldn't see her neck because she just had beads. And what was funny is we would often do the Mardi Gras parade and then ride a ride, and you'd have to take the beads off for the ride. And then when you'd put them in the locker. The funny thing was you'd shove them into this locker, right? When you'd open the locker, they'd all come out.
Like an avalanche.
Gigantic mess.
Yeah.
Gigantic mess. It's like they get all tangled up. It was pretty bad. But you know, people love beads. I love beads. I got a few beads on Saturday.
Yeah, so the Mardi Gras back, right? Okay. I've never been to Universal, so there's a lot of fun. It looks like a lot of fun.
We'll have to.
They sent you a survey, right? And one of the things they asked was that you compare the food booths to the
Yes,
hot food and
I took a survey that Universal sent me on Saturday after spending the entire day there. In the survey, the back end of the survey, they said, "How did you compare the food and experience of Mardi Gras to Disney's Food and Wine Festival?"
really.
And that was their benchmark.
Yeah.
That's what they were pushing toward.
You were able to say it was comparable, right?
Oh, I did because there was a lot of selections. It was spread out all over the park. There was lots of gluten-free options. And it was pretty cool. Andrew says we need to go on a ride with Taylor before we sign off today. Andrew's always wanting more. You can't give Andrew enough Disney. I can't blame him for that though.
That's why he watches all the streamers.
Andrew's probably watching 4 other streams right now.
Right? Exactly. That's how I am. If we asked, he could tell us where all the other streamers.
Hey Andrew, where's Chris Spokesman right now? Where's Spokesman?
And wasn't
Andrew's like our Google. He's like Alexa. He's like, Andrew, find Spokesman. Watch this. Hey Andrew, find Serena. Where's Serena? Oh, there's Serena. Yours really good. She's right there. Dude, Andrew's awesome. How does he do that?
I know, it's crazy. I was gonna say, you can probably ask him wherever.
Andrew's like, Serena Ray is near Jungle Cruise. I said we found her. She was right there.
It has 2, but we only redid one. So
Andrew has us on the phone and Serena's on the big screen. I know, I'm a little too much to take on a full screen television. I apologize. That really is a thing. We're always small time with Andrew, but we're just glad to be anything. We're just glad to be invited to the party, guys. You can smell the popcorn. It's still overcast. We're getting to the later part of the day. We're going to be getting sunset here in the next hour or so. But you can still see it's pretty crowded here today. Quite a few strollers out here for the parking for the rides, being the Jungle Cruise and the Magic Carpets. But I think, again, as we talk about, this is the day after Super Bowl. So we're going to see a lot more people here just for the experience. It's going to wane off even after starting tomorrow. We'll see. We'll be going again live on a scheduled stream on Friday. But I think I might see about doing something with you guys on Wednesday. Who would be up for a Wednesday stream? Anybody? Raise your hand if you think that might be kind of fun. Sonia's working from home tomorrow. Be an awesome day then tomorrow, Sonia. Glad you could join us today. I'm seeing less and less Buccaneers red. I don't know if you guys have noticed that. Steve, it's really been good to have you on today, man. It's good to reminisce about the good old days. So it's been fun. Steve Watkins says hello, guys. He has to head on. So we'll see you guys. We'll see Steve on the next stream. Stay safe, man.
Yeah, I kept hearing people talk about it, and I just didn't know what.
Yeah, we're gonna go back over to the hub before we sign off. I like to end up at the castle.
Just saying. Nate, paging Mr. Morrow and super enthused are in there waiting for a table, I guess, for something.
Really? Can you add a few more people to their reservation? So how's it going, man? It's going good? Look at, wait, hang on. Behind the scenes. It's behind the scenes vlogging. Look at this.
Did you get to see the ground?
Yes, we did. We actually stood in just the right spot where we can see him up on top of the thing.
Very far away.
Big Thunder Mountain, and we caught that.
Oh, that's cool. Awesome.
On the riverboat, and we were going around the bend, and then we seen them come out with the cameras and set it up, and then an empty truck went by, and then him went by.
That's sweet.
That's
Well, evidently we walked by Michael Jordan and just didn't see him.
Yeah, Michael Jordan was here.
Right there. So Kat's gonna seat you, but we were just gonna steal their thunder for a bit. Hey, real quick, guys, before we interrupt your dinner anymore, one of the people who usually is on our live stream, who's in the UK, watches you guys just religiously.
Yes.
Oh, Orlando, Rob and Tracy. Oh, they always tag you guys. So I thought we could come over and say, you've got Nate and you got Jackie all in the same room. I have to stand back because it's too much.
Yeah. So much.
Ooh, look at that. I think it just broke all the glass in the ceiling. So it's good to see you guys again. By the way, we saw you guys at Mardi Gras. It was an awesome day. We had a lot of fun. Had so much fun. So I can't wait to get back there. We got more stuff on our lanyard to go back as well. So we'll let Kat seat you now. But I can't miss the chance to say hello to you guys. So super enthused, and Paige and Mr. Morrow. We ran into them over, and we ran over and saw them at Universal on Saturday. I even found something funny, and I made a meme and I sent it over to Nate. It was just for him. I wasn't going to share it, but he thought it was hilarious. So it's more. Craig's like, you should make sure when you see him to go, hello, friends.
I do that so much, and I don't even think about it. Hello, friends. And everyone's like, what? Like, oh, you don't get
It's
it.
like his phrase.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay. People will see us, and when they walk away, they'll go see you in the parks. I'm like, yeah, we'll see you in the parks.
I'm in a vlog, and I didn't realize that. Like, and I'm go back to editing. I'm like, oh my gosh, I just said their catchphrase.
Oh, we love it. It's awesome. It's funny now. We've been using that phrase now for 3 years.
Yes.
And we actually considered like copywriting or trademarking it, just because of the fact we use it all the time.
Yeah.
But we do mean it. We like to see you guys in the parks.
We do.
So we say it with all full sincerity. But here's the other thing: is we're working on having some T-shirts made that have our logo on it, and on the shirt it says "See you in the parks."
That'd be cool.
I don't know if you guys would like that or not. But we had it drawn up and designed, but we haven't quite made it just yet. But it makes me wonder if you guys would you guys wear something like that that said "See you in the parks"?
I would.
That'd be kind of cool. So.
We were gonna put it like on the back, like it's not gonna be like long sleeve spirit jersey, but kind of like you see.
Yeah. That'd be cute.
Jen's like, yes, we want shirts.
On the front, and then that,
We're gonna.
Yeah.
Well, when Jen and Brenna come later on this year for the 50th, we're gonna like put all ear-to-ear magic stuff on them.
Yes.
And we're probably just gonna hand them the camera and say, we'll see you.
Ear magic them up.
Yeah, we'll just ear-to-ear magic you guys up. So we did get to see Gronk over there a little bit, and we had to stand in just the right spot to do it. And while we were standing there, Nick shows up from Magical News Live. I pulled him over and said, dude, it's right there. Let me show you. And then all of a sudden I turn around and there's Jen from the Nursery Emporium. I'm like, come here, Jen, I'll show you. And then Tanya shows up from Crazy Disney. I'm like, come on. I'm like, dude, we'll set everybody up. We'll make sure everybody gets the spot. I was in the spot. We were in the spot. We just had it happening. So, but now it's been a cool day, even though it hasn't been like really overly sunny. It's been an awesome afternoon. So.
Really nice day. A little chilly now that I'm wet.
Yeah, well, a little bit wet.
I'm always cold, so I'm like, here I am in a sweatshirt and long pants.
I was gonna say it was warmer today, but it seems to be right now.
Yeah.
Look at the castle, guys, already. And here's the thing. It's been a busy day. It's been a little bit more crowded than it normally is. But it's still been a wonderful day overall.
Yeah. I love when it gets dark enough to see the lights on in the windows.
Oh, you can see from the
That always
suite.
makes me
That's
happy.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
That
So-
wasn't the suite right up there.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it right there.
Andrew's like, oh yeah, I found every streamer except Spokesman. I blame Andrew. Andrew's supposed to be my GPS for all my other streamers.
Yeah, right?
So, but here's the thing though. We love the Disney community. Here's the thing. If you are a genuine, happy, magical person in the things you do every day, people will gravitate to you.
Yep.
And I hope that we're that way. I hope that the people we interact are that way. And if I walk up to you and say hello, I love having that kind of stuff. Is he actually here?
Yeah, he's over there.
Are you kidding me? Where at? I'm gonna
Coming this way.
I'm gonna put it in Andrew's face.
I think. But didn't he appear to be walking away from?
Yeah, he's like going that way.
Oh, he's going toward Tomorrowland.
Yeah, maybe. That's okay.
We'll catch up with Chris later. So, but as always, guys, this is what we do for fun on Mondays and Fridays. So we'd love to have you guys join us on future streams. So if this is the first time watching, do us a favor, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the bell notification so we have future live streams, you guys know about it. We'd love to have you guys join us in the chats and join everybody else in the chat because we have an awesome community. Thank you to our moderators for making sure that we have a family safe chat at all times and for just being magical in what you do and everything and making sure that our streams are kept safe for everyone to be a part of. So if you guys would like to support us on a regular basis, don't forget to check out our Patreon, patreon.com/ear-to-ear-magic. And also follow us over on Instagram and Facebook. And of course, if you're going to be doing any travel here in the near future, reach out, let us know if we can help you with a free quote and help you with booking your magical vacation. Because, you know, well, this is how we pay the bills, but this is what we do for fun. So thank you guys so much. Special guest Taylor, so good to run into you. So good to see you. We saw so many people today. This is like a good day to be in the parks. So overall, but we're going to be signing off. I get Susan over here. There we go. Come everybody. If I can get it, I gotta put my camera down. Hang on. What's it?
Yes, I'm not that tall. Wrong way, wrong way.
Well, she's on my wrong side. I can't operate with this hand.
True.
There we go. We got everybody in there. Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for being a part of our stream today. It's always a pleasure having you guys with us. Hope you guys have a magical and wonderful evening. And as always, we will see you in the parks. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I was joining. I always try, but I wasn't able to Saturday. But I always try with moving and everything. And like, I know there's a stream, so I'm like, then I disappear, and then I come